multiple scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't recall how far we got. If I'm not mistaken, we left off with Kester and Martine heading back out, right?
Yes.
All right. So my confusion is this, and it sucks that it is mine, but I didn't actually write down why. But can somebody explain to me why there are no vampires?
They all died, and then the ones that didn't die ran up to the north, if I remember correctly. I only got to hear it.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Okay. So Demov was just okay. Yeah. That's
Also,
right.
Wolfram is super confusion, so he's confused for 7 days.
Yeah. So I wrote that down.
Did anybody chase after him, by the way?
He didn't run off far. Like, he ran out of movement.
He just started moving, and we ended the session.
Yeah. So he's probably
He's like in the vineyard, like right now. He's like still in the bush area, or vines, whatever you call it.
He's about he's probably 50 feet away from you, so you could still kind of see him.
Oh, okay.
So Tilgrim is going to spend this entire session just doing what Tilgrim did last time. Isaiah will be Isaiah-ing like last time until he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the same thing. All right, cool. So with that, then we could start, and that would be. Okay, Guy, are you back?
Yes.
Are you good?
Yeah, I did shit last minute. I could have done 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, that's life, bro. Enjoy. But that being said, let's get popping. So, let's quickly take care of a few things. As the wolves themselves have no real, I guess, dog in the fight, if you would. And oh no, if I'm not mistaken, the wolves want you dead.
Well, not really. They just kind of told us to go away, but Martine's going to give them a rousing speech.
Right, though. You're absolutely right. All right. Let me check notes. Give me a sec. Yeah. Their territory, yada yada, gang wars. Moot's a good time to take some territories. With that, then, this brings then all of us stirringly back outside, and I will move things as Ademov is just going to stand here and not be bothered by the wolves as they immediately smell her and identify her as to not be really,
fucked with.
Yeah, that thing. As she just kind of seems confused, but hasn't left yet, which is interesting. And with that, you see Martine just reveal himself. Gloriously, he comes out strolling with Kester, almost sweeping aside his velvet cloak, a bright red. You could just see him just look up at the sky as the rain falls. It just hits his face as he touches his cheek and looks at Kester. All right. So, he just looks around. Where are these ne'er-do-wells?
Ne'er-do-wells. All right, we're not going to call them that. These are the werewolves, as I just present them.
He just throws his arm in front of your face. I have this werewolf.
All right.
Gentlemen, or gentle ladies.
Oh, crap.
Both wolves just kind of looking and bearing fangs, growling. You could just hear one of them. This vineyard ours now. He mills wine. Martine just kind of nodding. Yes. But don't shoot the messenger, he says. Him taking his right arm and just moving it close to himself with his left hand, just uncuffing his shirt. Rolling out his white blousey sleeve back. He just kind of shows something on his arm to the wolves. You see, what Emil owns, so do I. So, this is our vineyard, friends. And, why, these are my guests, and, they're welcome on my vineyard. You do understand, yes? The wolves just staring at each other, looking at each other, nodding, and heading off quickly. One stopping and just kind of howling back. Emil is farther south. I imagine your headed to the moot. Please tell him our work has been done. With that, Martine just waving. Yes, yes, of course. Of course. I will give him all your sweet blessings. Your name again, sir? You just note the wolf looking around. Constance. The Martine nodding. By this time tomorrow, Constance, this vineyard will be serving you exclusively. Now, run along. You note the wolf just nodding and running off. Martine just whipping his arm down and rolling his sleeve back down. He just kind of walks back up to you, Kester, dusting his arm off. All right. Say, he says, not that young lady, would that be another ne'er-do-well that needs taking care of? Ha ha.
Can't say that she needs taken care of. She's, well, we're going to the moot together. Well,
yes.
her ride.
He just kind of looks around. A royal young lady. Welcome, dear miss, to my vineyard. I know my wines, and I'm sure we have a number 9 or perhaps even a 12 grand star around the basement somewhere for a delicate young woman as yourself. So, shall we? He says, just kind of throwing his arm out. Ademov just kind of staring at him and just looking at all of you and just peering at you for a little bit, almost 30 seconds just of her just glaring as she just looks back and she just like hooks his arm under her own and he just kind of drags her off. Come, friends, much to discuss. I have to say these Marthakovs are wonderful businessmen and very much understand tradition. It's good to find such, well, good old folks, Didn't think Barovia would have such kind citizens. He says as he hurries on.
Let's go. Hey, where's Wolf? Guys, Wolfram.
Yes.
What happened to Wolfram?
Wolfram, well, let's talk about Wolfram real quick. So, with the confusion, if I'm not mistaken, outside of combat, Wolfram regains his senses and heads back in.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, man. But just so you're aware, it is effective in combat for the next 7 days.
God, shit. You might as well blow up my brain right now. Give me new one. Shit, man.
Nah,
I don't think that works.
I will recheck the spell just to see if there's any, because I'm sure there's a roll somewhere that I didn't. Let me just.
I got shit. It was a paladin, man. This shit would have to be a paladin.
Besides the first 3,
the game shouldn't be paused. Hit refresh
it's not
and check.
paused.
Yeah, I was gonna say the game shouldn't be paused.
Because on my side, it was like saying it was paused for that whole thing.
Give me 1 sec just to check the spell, and then
problem.
we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta remember what spell it is.
Contagions.
Yeah.
That one. That's the one. That's to give you diseases.
Yeah.
So mind fire. It gives you okay, so it's just the confusion spell. So let's go confusion spell. And confusion spell. Let's see. You know what? That's the issue. The confusion spell lasts 1 minute.
Yeah.
But the curse lasts 7 days. So
Correct.
you have the 1 minute for 7 days. That's the problem. That's why. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I thought it was useless for 7 days.
Yeah, you have just a natural. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Should be a paladin, man.
Yes.
Should have been a paladin, he says.
Or cast like some, I don't know, faith spell or some shit on yourself.
Yeah.
Combat, whatever, man. Life's hard.
Hey, give me a diamond, I got you.
No,
we make decisions, guys. All right, so with the sentiment of times and whatnot, we head on in after Wolfram has returned to us. I am going to pull us in, but I'm just going to drop everybody randomly over here, and then I'm going to have my way with you.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Okay.
No pause. That's yeah.
Oh, okay. Fire.
Okay.
I'm checking my
All right. Loving it.
Everybody's tokens are getting touched. All right. All right. So as we move in, there's no good way to do this. We're just gonna try to drop you guys in somewhere here. I don't know why we're even in this fucking scene. You know what? Fuck this. This is just there's
Yeah,
too many
let's all
walls.
meet outside. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many fucking walls. As you head in, you note the Mardokovs just bearing down the doors. Quickly, Adrian lets, or I'm sorry, Adrian and Ismark let Martine in. They could see through the windows that are just kind of nailed shut, still spacing. What happened is you can see Ismark just run up to you all. Whoa, well, that was quite a battle. I was you all were fairly impressive. I saw you once before all the smoke and fog, but you just appeared by the side. He just kind of points over. I was kind of inspired by the kind of stealth. He says, "You're all awarded one inspiration." As Ismark just kind of looks over. Dor, also excited to see you. Lucian. I was practicing and I kept the kid safe. Lucian and him prattle on. I'm moving him away with Lucian. Dory and Lucian are now a thing. Well,
Okay, good to know.
you know, like a completely mentor platonic thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, this
Why
leaves
the
us
two
to-
agents?
because
Oh,
I'm
shit.
meeting people at the same time, and I was trying to make sure I had everybody. Oh, I missed Irina and the kids, but the kids aren't people you need to talk to.
Oh, okay, fire.
There we
Damn.
go.
Adrian's long Swiss brother.
Wait,
And
Doherty's not
then-
here?
No, I think she's at the meeting, I believe.
Oh, she went to the moot by herself.
No, I'm still pulling people. I was actually looking
okay.
for Dag,
Okay.
but then I started thinking, did Dag die? And now I'm
no,
thinking
we
about
brought him
Dag
back.
being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but Dag always dies.
What?
Well, you killed Dag in the other in the dream.
Oh, okay,
in
yeah.
the dream,
Oh.
we failed to save him in time.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty much you being like, I don't know, maybe you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, most likely.
Mm.
Doherty's there. You just kind of see Doherty hanging out with Irina, shaking his head. Yeah, and real quick, Davion just kind of approaches you very quickly. He just begins to look you all up and down, with almost a annoyed look.
Oh.
But then he begins to smile a bit. Damn, this picture's old. You can see his withered face has been rather war torn, as his cane he sits upon is actually just a sheathed sword. You just see him kind of hunched over on it a bit, looking you over. You all were well, it took you a bit longer than it should have for you to get here. With all the prattling the girl went on about, and the little one, I assumed it would be more impressive when we met. But, none the same, thank you for rescuing my vineyard. He just kind of looks over the Martine. My vineyard. You see Martine just kind of gently nod towards him. Yeah, but of course, of course you're a vineyard. But, still, the land itself... You've seen the... Well, I don't want to... you just see Davion just kind of nod. Yes. A true businessman never discusses details. I understand. Yes, I saw it. And it still stands. I understand your rights, but... you're barking up the wrong tree. Martine just kind of nodding. Understood. You just see, I'm here on a bit of a fact-finding mission. I'm just trying to figure out which part of these lands are really the most fertile, rich. Which one are truly mighty? My adventure must be great. He just kind of stops. Anyway, I'm sorry. He just looks towards you all. I'm sure you have many questions. Don't let me get in the way. I'll go see what Lucian was up to. Talk some swords. With that, the Devian just like looking you over as Doherty just stares at you as well. Looking back to Irina, who's just kind of standing above Doherty, just kind of with her hand on her head, as Doherty just kind of looks up. You know, Irina just, oh, hey, everybody. She just kind of seems a bit more laid back than before, as she just kind of stares at you all and then looks away. You note them awaiting your commands, Jotun. As you step forward, what do you do?
All right, thanks, Jotun.
Hold on.
Oh.
There's one of two things happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Either the mic is muted,
Jeanette, are you there?
or they are not.
I am. I don't know.
Are you thinking? No, the second thing, the thinking part's fine. Stop
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
What?
rush people. What questions, or let's see, you just saved Davian's whole establishment. You found out that Martine and him are kind of arguing about some type of land thing and ownership. You have Doherty there and the Moots to the south. You just reunited with everyone. What are you thinking?
Absolutely nothing. I wasn't here last session.
Damn, I forgot. All right. So as you do that, we're gonna move you to the back because you were just like, nah, fuck that, daydreaming again. As our super responsible current, I guess, head employee Kester. Okay, great. Yamez kind of just stands in front, fiddle ready, as Davian just kind of stares at you. You have interesting hair and, well, style choices. I see the instrument there. You play?
Yes. Also, is my hair really that weird?
Well, it is. He kind of looks to the side. Pretty.
Thank you.
He nods. Now, I owe you all a bit, but let's not go getting greedy on us. What are you here for? What do you want? This little thing tells me that you're adventurers helping these idiots on their way to some bigwig moot I've heard of.
That's correct, yes.
Good. Then listen close. Get off my property. Take these loafers with you. That one over there has been getting into the wine. The ladies have been fine, but no disrespect to any of you. I have a business to run. And after what I saw earlier from those creatures, I have to make some calls. Well, I have to ensure family is protected. I have little time for would-be adventurers.
Right away, sir. By the way, I'm a big fan of the match number 29.
He just kind of looks at you. You're right the first time. If I ever made it up to 29 rotations through the, well, the grape churn, I would not want to taste the amount of salt in that wine. He just kind of looks down at his feet and then looks back. But anyway, 9 is good stock. That said, he just kind of looks around as Jordy just kind of, you could just see her punching Davian in the leg. He's not at all like recognizing it. He just continues talking. You're headed down to this moot, and well, this woman believes that you're decent adventurers, mighty and strong. She called you. Once I gave her a sample of the newest blend, she wouldn't shut up about you. Anyway, those damn druids and berserkers to the south, they took something from me. Something that, he just kind of glares over towards Martine, something that I need to ensure that my winery is taken care of. A crystal gem. But I don't know who has it or where. I just know they're the ones who took it. If you get this to me, I would be greatly indebted to you. And you would have my, well, protection. You may not understand what that means, but if you do this for me, I can explain much more. What do you say?
It'll be done.
Well,
Sure.
he just kind of nods. In truth, the girl said you would do it anyway. You just know Irina nodding.
Out,
Oh, go ahead.
out of curiosity, why did they take the gem in the first place? Do you know?
Indeed, I do. Some sort of, well, he just kind of looks towards Doherty and then looks up. Well, this moot, actually. You see, in order to hold a moot, whoever is calling it must present something of extreme worth. It has to be so valuable that it, well, it draws out the most powerful beings in Barovia to once again decide whatever they do down there. It only happens once every 100 years, so to be honest, I am only explaining it from stories I've heard. I myself am only, well, he just kind of looks down. I can't remember, to be honest, but nevertheless, you see Doherty just kind of stop punching. The gem, it's a well, there's two in existence. They're the wine. Well, they're the reason this vineyard makes wine. I don't know if you've noticed, but every other part of Barovia, the flowers are somewhat not great, and the ones that are fine are somewhat poisonous. But these grapes are perfect with no sunlight. They're perfect every time. So, yeah, they're two stone gems. The problem is they both belong in a castle somewhere in the east. However, they're not there because someone who shall not be named decided to take them and then drop them. And nature itself over. She just kind of looks at her fingers and counts them. Timelines 230 years. The gems have washed away into the soil underneath this vineyard. Except now one is gone and one remains. So the one that was taken by the berserkers because that gem immediately would alert Strahd. She just kind of stops and then looks down. It would alert him because of its extreme power and rarity. And you guys remember that whole dream thing where he kept looking for artifacts? Yeah, so that was all him. Haha! That it is there. And that means this moot could be called to the most powerful beings because, well, Strahd doesn't exist. So here we are.
Oh.
The only things that are going to come to that moot are everything that does exist. They're being called. I don't know why, though. I'm one of them, and I'm not being called at all. It's not like I need the gem for anything. It's not like I could possibly use it to create a disintegration ray and then destroy half of Barovia and then take over. And then once you guys leave, you kill Strahd.
What was that bit?
Come again, Doherty? I can't really hear you that well.
You can see Doherty just kind of stop. Oh, now. Anyway, we need to get this gem.
Okay.
And to do that, we are going to need. She just kind of turns around and hugs Irina and just puts her head on her side. We are going to need this young lady right here because I have a fairly good idea of something, but I need to. Well, we need to speak.
We need to
But
speak.
if the gem is being used for the moot, wouldn't us taking it back kind of put all eyes on us?
Yeah, that's why we need to speak. So she just kind of looks around. Well, once you finish up here, I'm heading down to the basement. I'm gonna try some things, but just ask Davion where it is. But she just kind of whispers to you, very, very seriously, when you talk to Davion about it, make sure you don't tell Martine. And with that, she just kind of goes off towards the basement, leaving you out with him. You note conversations just clearing up as the groups just rejoin. There's so many people.
Wow. We have a solid platoon right now.
Yeah. With that, you are left to your own devices to discuss amongst the group.
Okay.
Well, oh, think about it. How are we gonna get this done? Well, I mean, Dirty always has a plan. Yeah,
You know that Irina just kind of flipping away.
On a less
Oh,
pressing matter, for the moot, should we have like entrance names?
no,
You're no fun.
it's not about fun. I mean, are you gonna come up with them? I don't really have much of an entrance name.
I've been thinking a couple of them actually.
Oh,
Before we actually get there, can we take like a rest for a bit?
you want to rest for a little bit?
Yes.
As I just kind of turn back to Davion, would that be okay? I know you want to sell off your property, but well,
You just kind of look at him. Well, if you're agreeing to help me, feel free to use the basement. I think your
absolutely.
friends are down there. I'm sure you'll be comfortable. Just don't touch anything.
Of course.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Well, don't mention it. And
How
with
does
that,
Kester the Omen sound?
Kester the Omen. What does that even implicate?
Well, you're kind of ominous. I mean, you have no memory of your past life up to a certain extent.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I have full memories of my past life. They just don't correlate with reality.
That's not the least bit ominous to you.
You know, now that I think about it, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
With that, you guys are heading
To the basement.
It's a basement to rest.
okie doke. And inside basement, you return and meet back up. You note everybody going down with you as you jump into the basement and rejoin with Doherty and whoever else is here. It's a good time.
Hey. It's,
You know, Doherty just kind of nodding. All right. So there's a bunch of wines here. Make yourselves comfy since we're not allowed in the actual house, I guess. With that, you note everybody sprawling out.
mhm.
Irina sheepishly slumping over in the corner somewhere as a rather concerned Ismark just begins to look over her. As you're all discussing or, I don't know, doing your thing and beginning to move about, you note, strangely enough, Ismark just kind of turning to Doherty. This is your doing, isn't it? You just see Doherty shaking her head, nothing. Well, I mean, he's of age. You can just see Doherty shrug. Yes, I'm sure, but she hasn't drunk before. So I just know Irina's just slapping Ismark on the chest. It's fine. I'm all right. As she just giggles and falls back over the barrel. You know that Irina is just kind of slowly slinking out of her armor. Like a worm. Just slowly, or more of a snake shedding skin. But she gets stuck. So you just kind of begin to hear, ah! 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 You can see Ismark just shaking, like physically just in front of her. Irina. As Doherty just kind of comes around again. Yeah, I'm gonna let him deal with that. Anyway, Doherty's just kind of stopping next to you, Wolfram. She kind of looks at you. Oh boy. Ha! You look sick. Huh.
Yeah, I got hit with a weird spell from one of the vampires. My brain just hurts a lot.
You can just see her nodding to you. Yeah, sure, kid. Yeah. Let me see. She just takes out her spell book and starts flipping through it, walking away from you. Yeah. With that, Martine actually joins her as they begin to roll. He begins to try to talk to her about something as she nods and stops reading the spell book.
Can Can you describe the air around us, Mister?
I'm sorry, can I do what? Describe.
Describe the area. Like, what was
Coming down about you measure about 25 to 30 feet. The room is kind of set up into two double areas. The area you're in now is a pretty decent area. It has a 20-foot ceiling. You note columns, 3 on each side, just kind of holding up just braided wooden and iron locked and riveted braces on the ceiling. Fairly sturdy. In the center, you know, they very long, just about 5 foot. What are these things like? Just wine case. You could see visually just kind of wine laid out in front of you. Different bottles, different brands. Some of them wax tops. Some of them are fairly dusty, as if they've been here for quite some time. As you kind of look around further, you can note back where Irina is. She seems to be like laying around the keg. There's 2 others in the corner. Just eyeing the room to your right, you also note over here seems to be a large slide. You imagine from the size of it and the way it's kind of leaning, it's how they get their barrels down here and probably how they get their barrels back up. With that, you just kind of note in the other room over there, what you could see is just it's a larger room. It seems to be, from what you could see, the exact same type of room, but you're not really sure outside of that what it contains, more or less. You seem a little confused.
Got it. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down and just like absorb all this information. Take my rest a little bit.
Wait, hold on. Is that the mold room? Hold on, one sec. Hold on. So just from my memories, actually, I don't have to go over there. From my memories, that room was like the one that was lined with mold to keep things cold, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Ah, it is the mold room.
And you are noting it is rather chill down here.
Ooh.
With your perception, you note there is a secret door.
Oh yeah. As I just walk on over. There was a secret over here. Oh. They wouldn't mind if I just.
Do you all see Custer's?
Is just Kester kind of like walks over to the door. You think they would mind? I remember that there was a recipe from the dream that uses mold to make tea. Mold and Strahd root.
With how Davian is towards us right now, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
But it's so much. It's just
You
Kester
ask
kind of
him-
walks back.
You can ask him later after that. Get his stuff as an award, possibly.
Yeah, I don't really want to wisen him up to the fact that I know that he has a secret door full of mold. I imagine he just uses it for freezing things.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really blame him. Kind of just did run in out of nowhere with the giant As Bennett just like kind of sits straight up for a second and begins to check his pockets.
Oh, did we forget that out there? Holy shit, we didn't forget that out there, did we?
Fuck, I forgot Bellum.
Holy shit. All right.
How do you forget
runs
that?
past.
He was busy
What's-
fighting vampires up to the north.
Holy shit. As
I'm just
Kester
gonna
runs
sprint
off.
upstairs.
Yeah, same.
Frantically
Walt?
out of the house. As much as you run north, you find no sign of Bellum.
Oh. He's probably still killing vampires.
You see Wolfram in the corner, like tapping his eye patch. Could not be me.
How do you fucking mind?
Yo.
Ignore the obvious fucking problem there. I'm just
Wolfram
gonna like
walks in.
I'm just gonna start calling Bellum's name. Just trying to see if I can like I don't know, just seeing if I get anything in response.
Make a dex save with disadvantage.
That's good.
Disadvantage.
That's interesting.
That's
Woof.
6.
You could just feel a strange force just pierce your chest. Like as soon as the full like name just reaches your lips, your body just kind of flashes. You feel just this sharp shooting pain right in your sternum as you look down. You know the gem just sitting, just embedded in you, not breaking skin, but it's literally just as tightly packed into your sternum as possible. It just sits there. It feels hot to the touch as you just pull it out of you. It almost burns your hand. You can just kind of hear something. You just hear a forgot, huh? With that, the sting remains.
Yeah,
Bellum has returned.
that was on me. To be fair, there were a lot of vampires to think about. Ow.
You don't get the response past that. With that being said, for Jeanette, when you first arrived at the vineyard, the werewolves and vampires were having a bit of a turf war. Would you mind? You know that going to the south towards the moot, you seem to run into I forgot one myself. But you seem to run into a Demov who's right here, actually. Boop.
Oh.
Who is now right next to you, chilling. Who was at the bridge and decided to, come along with you. So as she know that the fight happening, she told Bennett about the situation between the clans, if you would, and just land and what the moot does. And the moot basically, as it's happening, makes it okay to land grab. So there are lots of hostilities happening right now. Because it's a show of strength, basically. And you headed off to meet Doherty and friends at the vineyard because Doherty's going because Martine convinced her to go. And you would have just learned that Martine is actually going because he is, 50% owner of the werewolves, it seems.
Huh.
Yeah, about that.
You on the wolf stomachs, man.
With that being said, both Doherty and Martine come on back after their interesting convo, which Kester kind of overheard. Just the phrase "just tell them" come from Martine. You're not sure if he asked a question or made a statement, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heading back, to Doherty just kind of looking at the Demov, and the Demov just looking at her, as they both slowly nod to each other. And you both hear them just kind of whisper, "Sister," as they just kind of look around. You note Doherty just looking around. So you guys what are we doing? Because I'm
long enough.
she just kind of shrugging her shoulders. Yeah, I think we should get to this moot. But first let's see. I guess Martine, you might as well help us round up some kegs or something, right? We're not going to this moot dry, are we? Martine nodding. Absolutely. Wonderful idea, Miss Doherty. Wonderful idea. Ismark, would you mind? You note them all gathering as Irina just kind of hurries over and whispers something to Doherty. As she just nods, that Irina just rejoining the party.
Pre-gaming a moot.
She's still, well, is
Does
she
she-
sober now?
She seems to be running around you slowly and just kind of giggling.
Oh, not very. Okay.
How
Good to know.
much did she have to drink?
You can see Doherty just shaking her head. She had almost half a sip of one of the wines.
Oh, so she's just a lightweight.
Yeah. I don't think she's even drunk, actually. With
Irina?
Irina's just kind of smiling. Sorry. I'm hot. Whew.
Huh.
She just kind of leans on Kester. Ooh, I'm hot. Whew. She's no longer in her armor. She's just kind of wearing just the long green gown, basically.
Irina, where's your armor?
It's over in the corner. It's too heavy.
I see.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Yeah, that'll happen to you.
Oh, are we gonna take a nap? Are we resting?
Just for a little while.
Great. She immediately kind of falls asleep on your arm.
I just kind of like hold her up before just like gently laying her down.
Look.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking towards Dorothy. Out of curiosity, what happened between both shit names, Martinez and the owner of the winery? What do you mean that he owns this land?
You could just see her looking at you as she kind of looks over. He can explain that. Martine just kind of yelling, "Yes! It's simple. Uh, 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 I technically, by birthright, own the land."
Ha!
Birthright?
Indeed. Back before all this historic mumbo jumbo about fantasy dimensions, Barovia was simply part of the Greater Faerun.
Oh,
And my family
yeah. Mhm.
were the original owners of the land. They formed the first village, Whitehaven, and henceforth the land grew. I have all the paperwork. That's why I came here. That's why I was looking to join with adventurers. Money can only go so far when, dealing with peasants.
Okay. Now, about the little trick you did with your forearm to the werewolves, what was that about?
It's a little do that. He just kind of pops his shirt and pulls his arm out. You notice a large, what looks like just lightning flash on his arm, just a large scar. But it does look like a lightning bolt splashing out as he just kind of shows it to you. Yes, this mark. Well, as legend has it, every so forth in my family's line of heirs, generationally, this land has birthed and produced a great many men. But, like I said every so often, a small genetic trait comes up in us. A lycanthropy, if you will. You see, back way before, again, this place was disconnected, there was wolves here. I don't know anything about werewolves, but, well, my family raised wolves and knew of wolves, and we treated wolves well. And the spirits of the forest knew this, and blessed them with a strong son, branded by the forest for the forest. And he who should ever hold up that brand to any animal of the forest would befriend.
Oh, impressive.
Indeed. My family, we baked quite a few things into this land, actually. It is very ancient. It is very... I can almost feel a yearning to be back, yet I know nothing of it.
I see.
It's refreshing, though.
Well, how's
Such a
all
dark,
instincts?
gloomy place, he says as he just trails off. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was at follow instincts.
With that, you see Dorothy just kind of slowly nodding. She just seems to quickly move up the stairs. Anyway,
Oh.
come. Yes.
I guess we
Uh,
probably should go to Dorothy then.
Yeah, it's just like Oh.
So, that mark, it's the same way you originally got Emil to listen to you?
He just kind of nods. Somewhat. There were some other key ingredients there. Getting them to take it seriously took a bit of effort, but once they understood that I was dead serious, it wasn't that hard. It seems the wolves care nothing for money, though. That was interesting. But human life, they were very interested in the idea of what human life truly was worth. Well, any life, really. Pardon me, he says, looking over. Present company included. I'm no racist, but
I believe.
once a
I
human,
believe.
always a human.
Yes.
You could see Martine just kind of go back to. Anyway, we're gonna load up the carts. We'll be a bit. Doherty just kind of yelling down, "Hurry, you idiots!"
Look to Martinez. Alright, but are we really gonna take the land from the Markovs. Like, I mean, to be fair, like at least have the shares in here. It would be fair just to kick him out.
Oh, don't fret any over that. I have no plans to kick out the Mardikovs. In fact, I have no plans to do anything to them. However, I would like them to recognize that I am the rightful heir to the land itself. I want nothing for their business. I simply want for their history, their trust, perhaps. I want to learn something. I want to learn more about my country. You know,
Send us more on, bro.
where my forefathers are from. He just smiles genuinely.
Admirable.
Oh, I mean, I've done almost everything else. And I'm still so young.
Indeed, you are.
It's a curse, really.
Quite.
He nods and goes back to work.
Well, fair, I guess you follow Dorothy upstairs.
Yeah.
Damn.
As you get upstairs and begin to leave the vineyard, or leave and walk out into the vineyard, you know, Dorothy's standing in the rain, just in the middle of the path in the vineyard, just staring straight at the forest to the north.
On the meter.
As you approach, you note that she seems to be just muttering things. You're not really sure what it is, but as you approach, you also can see over her shoulder she seems to be reading or her spell book. She seems to be doing something, just kind of going over everything, again and again, repeating just a verse. As she stops and turns to you, all right, it took you guys long enough, and also, can we not include him into everything? Starting to get a little suspicious.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's fair. But why are we so suspicious of him?
Oh, you're not?
I mean, he is a little annoying.
Annoying. What are you? She just kind of looks at everybody else. Anyone else? Because Caster's an idiot.
Oh,
Honestly, the moment he opened his mouth in the wolf den and everything seemed to go his way, I immediately thought something was up.
Yeah, real strange. Also was strange, talking to the Mardikovs, he seemed to be very, very, I don't know, very knowledgeable about their operation and everything that's going on. Very strange stuff. Even managed to produce documentation and things like that. Doesn't fit into the time loop at all.
He's definitely letting more on than he bleeds.
She nods. Yeah, he's new. That doesn't happen. Well, you're new too, but you're the last new, so it doesn't happen. Because you're only new because I said so. Well, it was a joint effort, but mainly me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's fair. We should probably be holding off on, well, all of this. Definitely shouldn't tell us what we're doing. Besides that, do we have like a plan for the moot?
Oh, certainly. I'm going to go down there and figure out why that gem was taken, and I'm going to figure out exactly at what point Strahd's going to show up and tear the heads off of everybody there. Because that's what's about to happen. The problem is, nobody else knows that, because Strahd doesn't exist. But we know he does. And I know he's probably strong enough to just appear there and start tearing things apart. So that's why I'm headed there, to watch that happen. I'm going to go sit on a fence somewhere in the back, and I'm just going to watch them all get decapitated slowly.
Okay, that's terrible. That's awful. So
Yeah,
we
but I
want
was
that to
thinking-
not happen.
Well, Martin also wants to go down there and do some big wigging himself, so I figured watching his head get cut off would be cool too.
but what if he shows, Strahd mark? Then what?
Nah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I feel like he'd still get his head cut off, but regardless, on that front, we don't want Strahd to show up.
Well then what you should be doing right now is getting those berserkers to give you the gem back so you can bury it under this rotted soil so it can hide the fact that Strahd's going to show up and take it immediately.
Okay, yeah. Does Well, I don't
And
know
my
about the.
immediate, she just kind of looks at the sky. I don't know. How long does it take to get from the castle here? We've been here for about a day now, so I imagine he'll be here about nightfall.
Oh,
Okay, at
fuck.
least tell us what the gem looks like then.
Well, hold on. So, does Helwa's name have any weight here? I don't know if the history lines up.
Hello, what?
Hmm. She just kind of looks towards Wolfram. First off, it's a big glowing gem. It's green. You can't miss it. It's a glowing gem that's green. Second, yeah, that's the dumbass leader of these stupid berserkers. The so-called berserker queen of this. She just stops. If I'm
Yeah.
queen of the south, then that makes Helwa what? She just kind of
Queen of
looks
the-
around. Anyone? Queen
Queen
of
of
the
North?
no,
West?
Wait, West.
might make her queen of the west. I don't know the stupid titles. Anyway,
Well, I
that's
mean,
my plan. I don't know what your plan is because, well, I'm not the boss of you.
okay, that's great, but you are very smart, so it would really do us a favor if we could brainstorm this together. What do you say?
Fine. What you should be doing is figuring out how not to have Irina killed by Strahd or anyone else.
Okay.
That's your job, guys. Your job should be trying to get to Kretsk to finish up whatever they want to do.
Yeah, correct. All right. So, I mean, if it's just convincing Helwa that this is going to go really bad, does she have the well, does she have the how should I say authority to stop the moot?
She just
Oh,
kind of
awful.
smiles at you. Yeah, imagine being able to stop single-handedly the strongest vampires, werewolves, druids, and barbarians in all the lands. Mind you, I'm sure there's some other demonic, supernatural things there now too, since Strahd is definitely coming. I imagine some of his own soldiers are there. I imagine some of the people there have already, you know, she
Okay.
kind of imagines they probably already signed away their loyalties.
Okay.
That doesn't
wow.
sound good.
I'm gonna keep it straight with you. We're not like we're kind of nobodies.
She just kind of stares at you. Are you serious?
No,
Again,
no.
She just kind of points. Kester's an idiot. Somebody give me a different take than that. Are you all serious? Do you know how powerful you all are? She just looks around. Do you know how much pure, raw, insane amounts of magical energy you produce when you walk into an inn or something insignificant? Are you what?
I mean, that's great and all, but I'm talking about status rather
yeah,
than
that
raw
doesn't
brute
matter.
strength.
You literally could blow up half of the people there unless they ganged up on you. So here's a thing you can do, Kester. Don't make every single person hate you. Just half of them.
Fuck me. All right, great. Thanks. I'm really good at that one.
Yeah.
So
She just kind of shrugs her shoulders and just cracks her neck a bit. Are we done pussyfooting around?
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, what we got is that we could try to convince the berserkers to hand it over to us, whether they want to or by force. In absolute worst case scenario, we try to take it in the chaos as soon as Strahd swoops in to wipe everyone out.
She just kind of nods. Sure. Although, that's one thing I didn't plan for or think about. So, I wonder what it's going to look like when Strahd actually gets there and starts dismantling everyone. I wonder who already pledged loyalties. I doubt the vampires would. They don't believe he exists. Or at least his existence threatens their, She just kind of, stops and slowly begins to look behind you all as Ademov just stands there in the rain, staring under her umbrella at her. Yeah. Alright. So what of it? The Ademov just kind of shake her head. No. We refuse to believe that whatever you call this demon does not exist. Vampire kind has no such lore or... She just kind of shakes her head. My line does not go back to any She just kind of shrugs. Whatever his name is. My bloodline goes back towards Vlad's line. The King of Kings. The rightful vampire king. And you all know it. You know Doherty nodding. Yes, yes. The only original bloodline Barovia's ever seen. Blah, blah, blah. Strahd von Zarovich is merely a character created in some sort of fantasy novel that children read. And that's why we're cursed with an endless fog of death surrounding our little slice of heaven. She whispers under her breath.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
With that,
Oh.
she just kind of looks over towards you. Figure it out. Let's go. I'm tired. We'll get there by, we'll get there by dusk.
Right.
Looking both towards Ben and Kester and the rest of the party, I was thinking that I would challenge you in a fight. If I win, take gem.
Hell,
Try by combat.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
that's great. That's all
We're
well and
going.
good, but
We're
the
going.
thing about
No,
it is
we're not
that
going.
Jotun still did sign a blood
Well, technically it was a
contract.
dream, so we don't know
Yeah,
if all that's true.
but
Looking at you look at your arms. Does it still have the blood fear call thing?
I believe. Do you? Yeah, you still have that, right?
I still have them, yes.
Yeah. So she still has the gauntlets. She just has them covered in a new shinier thing that exists.
Maybe.
hey, think you could peel that back?
Yeah, Jotun has full control over Jotun.
So I'm pretty sure if I shoot out to Hello, I'm convinced.
Well, at least you'll be able to make your offer a little more appealing. But the problem lies in the fact is, how are we going to? Will that be enough to help her? Help her get that gem back.
Well, at bare minimum, it at least gives us some leverage. I imagine she'll be more inclined to talk to us if she's wondering why one of us has her exact same sword.
Yeah, that sounds right. But what if she asks how we got that? Because we can't really just say it in a dream. Alternate reality, maybe.
If anyone
know
would
that
believe
dimension.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure two of them existing is a little. It should. I don't know. As just gets kind of like slumps. Oh no, this is too much for me.
Is anything really too much for Kessler to Omen?
That's awful. Oh, I'm starting to like it less and less.
You can see Doherty nodding. Yeah, you guys are, certainly omens. Anyway, listen, I don't care about the moot. I just have this title because I killed Lady, Lazaga. That old bat dies. I get the whole Queen of the South gig because I was strong enough to kill her. Well, let's be real. You killed her. But, well, that doesn't exist in this place, so I had to take credit for it. But either way, you did allow me to get strong enough to actually fend off that stupid vampire king of yours. She just kind of stops and just glares at the Demov as the Demov just glares back. And she nods. You might be strong enough to best Vlad, but you cannot best Vlad and me simultaneously. You could see Doherty just nods. Yeah, but that's why I have these idiots.
Okay, I feel like there's some real tension. What's going on exactly?
I feel like a sibling rivalry over here.
You could just see her looking and shaking her head. Huh. Nothing much is going on. You see, you just kind of see a demo of shaking her head. Much obliged if you wouldn't go into any details that I wasn't, well, rather you weren't really privy to, were you? It's not like I was the first one to get removed. You're the one who got us both kicked out in the first place. You can see Doherty just rolling her eyes. Yeah, I only got us kicked out because you tried to set everyone on fire, and I had to stop you by creating a better spell, so I had to learn how to manipulate fire to stop it from being able to burn everything. You could just see a demo of roll her eyes. There's nothing wrong with a little ethnic cleansing once in a while.
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry, what?
You could see Doherty just shake her head. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, a long story short, we used to be of a certain coven. which is why both of us know the layout of that stupid castle like the back of our hands.
Hmm.
However, she just kind of glares and looks at the Demov, and the Demov looks back. However, a Demov likes to pretend that in her time with the Coven, that the Coven wasn't filled with. She just kind of shakes her head. I know, I know. The whole purpose of the Coven was to ensure that Strahd's sleep was restful. But there was no Strahd. The tomb lied dormant. It was empty. The Black Gate is not unsealed. There is no truth to it. You just see Doherty nodding. Yeah, I know, I know. You're not wrong. It took me quite some time to figure that little puzzle out, but here we are. Oh, man, you're all gonna die. Anyway, she just starts walking off. Get the others. Make sure you don't talk to Martine about this. Keep an eye on him.
Wait,
Yes,
these were
ma'am.
both witches of the cat. Wait, how long was this ago?
You know the demo of kind of slowly walking past you, headed off with Doherty. I was there 200 years ago. She was there 150. We bumped heads at some point. She just kind of shakes her head. Their memories better left covered, Bennett. She just kind of looks at you and continues to walk.
And Kester goes down there to rally the gang.
The gang is pushing heavy kegs up a slidey ramp and pulling him with levies and systems that the Mardikovs have graciously helped you all. By the time you have tried to go down in the midst of talking, the gang has loaded the wagons with 3 kegs of the finest Mardikov ale and about 12 bottles of their finest Purple Mash 9. With that being said, your cart is rather heavy now. The encumbrance means nothing, but it is rather heavy, and the Phantom Steeds seem to dislike heavy because they're not real fucking horses. But they're giving it an old college try. However, I would like to warn you about the fact that the heaviness is also dictating base and speed. So,
Oh no.
what you thought would be dusk turns into the very cusp of night, which is actually
wait.
dusk.
How fast are they going with the kegs and everything?
No, the kegs are already loaded.
Yeah, but how fast are they going?
How fast is the cart going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to the calculation screen.
I assume we're going to go at a normal pace. Like what?
So yeah, you're just going at a slower pace. So instead of getting there in
Would an extra horse help that?
yeah, extra horse would certainly. So let's say you have about a half a day's journey. Instead,
Oof.
you have about 3/4 a day's journey. I don't know. There's not a cool number or word for that.
Hmm.
I never
Yeah.
understand that. There's a quarter, there's a half, and then there's 3/4. Like
That is odd.
75%. Yeah, it's like it's no word.
Hmm.
There's a half, a whole, a quarter. There's nothing. There's no 3/4.
There's also something for 1/4, I believe.
What do you mean?
Was there for a fourth?
It's a quarter.
Yeah, it's a quarter.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
no,
they're always
shit.
going for 75%.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm sure that there's something.
Yeah, there might be a
somewhere.
word. Yeah, let me look. No, let me stop. We're in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking over at Wolfram.
Honest?
You want to help us go a little faster?
I thought he was gonna get an actual other horse, but no, here we are.
Oh no, shut up, Kester.
Mhm.
As you ride on, or slowly drag on, Doherty sitting next to Kester. She just kind of stares at him.
Wait, Wolfram answering the question.
What do you mean by drag? You know, so like what, half a day? I'm probably exhausted by like maybe half that.
Oh no, it's gonna probably morph you into a horse.
What the fuck?
Polly, what?
Make you into a horse temporarily.
Is there any downside to this?
Not really.
Doherty just kind of look at the slot in the back and look towards you. Your dignity and self-respect. Oh, good
That's
idea.
true.
She
That's
just kind of
true.
points her finger through the thing. I could polymorph you, Yames.
I already could do it myself.
Ooh.
But I mean, if you want to like make him also one and I'll become one, then that's 4 instead of 2.
Oh. You'd say Doherty just kind of look over the caster. Stop the cart, chump. I think we have more horses on the way.
Yes, ma'am. As Kester pulls off character stop.
Hey, this Martine just kind of confused by all this, as he's wondering what the holdup is.
Well, it's horse time,
yeah.
boys.
With that, it's Doherty popping out and immediately waiting for Yamez as she sits there with her spellbook open. All right, you go first. I'll follow up.
Alright. Skedaddle skedoodle. I'm now a horse. Purple horse. What star on my forehead?
You become the prettiest little horse in all of the Horsey Kingdom.
Ooh.
With that, Doherty just kind of staring at you as a horse. No, you're supposed to polymorph the big gray guy, and then I was gonna do you. No, we're not gonna. It's like we. No.
Wouldn't that break his spell? I don't know.
Yeah, I need to concentrate on it. Oh, my apologies. Horse noise, horse noise.
I was about to
Horse
say, oh
noise
shit,
is
you can't
talking.
talk while he's like that.
Holy shit.
So yeah, you're not there for Ashlyn or horse noise, horse noise.
Oh god.
She just kind of stares at the horse and just looks over to both Kester and Bennett. Huh. Yeah. Then over to Wolfram. Sure. She just kind of takes her bag and opens her book again, crumbling some strange thing on the pages and closing it up and rubbing her hands and opening it. She just blows it towards Wolfram. Let's see. Yanas, Yandi, turn yourself into a tree. Oh, wait, no,
What?
wait.
What?
With that, you just kind of see his body just shift and begin to bend into branches. He becomes a small fir tree.
I'm sorry, what? That could happen?
You can smell the fine scent of pine as she just kind of stares at the book. Wrong page. Hold on. As she flicks it, she just kind of grabs something else out. Her flicking a small shell-like thing onto the page and just punching it. Ramnas dia. Horse. What rhymes with horse? What rhymes
Horse.
with horse. Horse.
Course?
Turn course. From the main that is course, turn this tree to a horse. The book just kind of springing up as the tree just polymorphs and shifts, breaking into a strange wooden horse. As the horse just kind of twists, it becomes a just kind of flesh and blood. As it just makes a spurting noise and well, I don't know. You describe yourself there, Chief. What
Yeah,
does
what
that?
kind of horse
What
do
does
you
a
wanna be?
Wolfram horse look like?
Oh, he BRB.
is he
He's
mute?
not here right now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I said BRB.
Lame.
Yeah, that is kind of that hurts.
I got this from All Black.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what kind of black? I want to have the blackest black. I want it blacker than Jotun's arms.
Oh, fire.
I want it blacker than the abyss. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna
With a
pretend
raven perching on it.
now we're gonna pretend that's his answer as we slowly go on. With that, the power of horses. Damn it! I need a fucking strength roll. Let me get a strength roll from you, and then whatever you do, we'll just pretend.
Oh, fire.
Let me get the horse stats real quick.
Right.
It's horse time.
I feel like it's just like a 20 plus 2 or something. It's probably a 20 plus nothing.
Actually, it's +3.
Wow.
I mean, horses
Yeah,
gotta pull things.
horses be kicking and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very strong.
Ooh, that one was popping.
Yeah, they're fine.
Guy, are you back? No, okay.
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, 16's fine. We'll just pretend we doubled that. We're going to the moon. So as you approach Yester Hill through the fog and the trees, you note the large hill just shooting up, still as large as ever, just kind of layer after layer. From your distance, you can only imagine. You're not sure if it's like 100 or 200 feet just straight, but just a large enough hill where walking up it seems manageable. Rather steep though. At the top, you can see just a huge gathering of things as you kind of look down on it from the valley, or I'm sorry, from above the valley. As you begin to break down into the valley, you begin to enter Yester Hill. Noting the cairns as you kind of stop in front of the hill, and put the cart to the side, Irina just pokes her head out as the rain begins to finally break and let up. You notice her just looking around at the animals that are just kind of running. Her first time seeing it, she just kind of looks back. Ooh. She just kind of shakes her head. Ooh. All right. I apologize for any behavior. I think I'm fine. What are those things? She notes the large cairns, and then massive runic rocks just layering and peppering the entirety of the hillside. She seems somewhat excited to explore it as she kind of looks up. Oh!
Oh?
The rain's gone. All right. She just kind of slowly walks back to you all. What are we doing?
Actually, just kind of like leaning over to Doherty. What is her role in this again? You said that you need her to do something.
Yeah. You haven't figured it out yet, huh?
I'm sorry, not really, no.
Oh, okay. Here. What would make Strahd not want to murder me and you and everybody here?
There we go. All right, fantastic. Thank you.
She just kind of slowly nods, and she looks over towards Ben and the others. Kester is an idiot.
Oh my fucking! I really don't make it better for myself.
She
You
just
got
kind
me
of like
sorted about that.
slowly walks up. Doherty's just looking back towards Kester, and she just kind of points at him. You're still cute though. All right.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's go.
As they kind of walk up, or as you walk up the hill and enter in, you notice you are slowly approached by two just berserkers who move past the currents and just stop in front of Irina. Spears just kind of cross, just pushing them towards her. I'm sorry, not spears. My apologies. Large great axes just kind of crossed, barring her path. One of them just looks. Representation. You know, Doherty just kind of look around as Martine just slides slowly past you, almost like a snake overcoming you. Just that slimy slither, right? But so just quickly through. He just kind of gets to the front. That would be me. Representing, well, let's go with the werewolves. I could also represent a few other groups, but I don't think the young lady here would like that. Martine, well, you should know the rest. No? You're, what are you? Trilby line? Berserkers? Well, that means you're part of that whole blood ritual thing, right? Yes. He kind of turns around. They have a fantasy blood spear of sorts if you can defeat their spiritual leader. Supposedly the grandfather or great-grandfather of the current leader. At least that's what the Vistani filled me in on. So that would mean... you could see him from his jacket just kind of pop open and pull from the inside left pocket just a sealed slip of paper, just rolled up round, the seal just a wax just going all the way around. As he rolls it slowly in his hand, just kind of a few moments, he just kind of looks back and nods. Stopping, he slowly rolls the wax off the sheet and rolls the paper out and just puts it in front of the barbarians as they just look at each other and look back. Each berserker just slowly removing their axes and pulling them back, and then slamming them down next to each other. They just look directly forward, and they just kind of bow their heads. Welcome home, sire. He just kind of nods. Yes, yes. It is good to be back. Let's go. As everybody just kind of begins to walk, Irina and Ismark and whatnot. Doherty just kind of standing there, nodding her head slowly, just muttering something under her breath, and just shaking her head, slowly walking in as well.
Kester's just kind of like stunned, blinking, just, huh? Okay. That's just moves forward.
Yeah.
As you begin to head up, Martine just fading back towards you, just sliding back into you, just almost wrapping his arms around both of you, Kester and Bennett, just pulling you in, just looking over to the others and just saying it loudly to everybody. All right, so I haven't explained I haven't thanked you all yet for just the adventure we've gone on. I hope we have many more, but I just wanted to give you a grateful thanks. I feel like this is going to be an extravaganza. And I feel like Dorothy's right. The whole, just staying back and watching it. Supposedly, she thinks some big bad guest is showing up. Ooh. And if she's worried, can you imagine how powerful that battle would be? I think he just kind of pulls you in close. He looks over towards Wolfram. Come. To Jean, Yamas, and Jotun. Just come. And just,
Wait, are me and Wolfram still a horse?
Yes. And you're just kind of galloping up this whole time because you didn't say anything. So yes, you're both horses. So you all gather around as he just whispers to you. Don't let Doherty know. I'm not saying I don't trust her, but I think she's a little strange, to be honest. She seems to have a strange intention with this gem. I heard her talking about it the other night. I don't know if she has the most honest intentions. I don't think she plans to give that gem back to the Mardikovs. I think she wants to use it to destroy something. But she's being a little tight-lipped about that. In truth, I don't really care about the gem. It's a bauble. But think about this. This so-called Strahd fellow. Doherty was telling me about him. Magnificent. Do you think if we were to, with our might, would we be able to best him here?
No.
No. Listen.
Okay.
If we can destroy this creature in front of all this other nonsense, then we can truly, adventurers. We can bring back this land for its people. Ooh, gives me chills just thinking about it.
Can't do it here.
Disagreeing, nay.
He just nods. Understandable. But why?
Well, considering what she's told me personally, he may be a little. There's steps involved. Steps that can't be completed here.
Understood. So, you're wise adventurers, planning and plotting.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I imagine we want to. As he continues on, and you reach the summit of the moot, you immediately see the larger-than-life statue of Strahd just sitting there, a massive glowing green jewel, the centerpiece on his chest, inside a large medallion that you've seen him wear before in his black carriage. In front of it, surprisingly, you note just kind of through one of the large archways and hinges from vampires, just kind of locked up with druids. You could see berserkers pushing werewolves back to the side. You can hear a clamoring of swords and fangs and just claw. Beyond this, as you kind of begin looking through, you note in the center of this whole moot, leaders gathered and just almost in a shouting match. Entering slowly back to the gem, you note familiar faces, but strangely enough, you all seem fairly shocked to see them there. Wolfram especially, as you note keepers of the feathers standing by the gem in front of the statue, just overlooking everything quietly. As some of you enter, you also see to the just as you walk into your right, uh, Cecil, the groundskeeper of Castle Ravenloft, standing with Morganta Motherly in the corner. Both of them seem to be having a quiet conversation of some sort. Unsure of what that's about. You have entered. Sorry, give me a sec. I just gotta throw Doherty in there, and then we're good. And then you move where you want, kinda, sorta, not really. Why would you do that? That's silly. Be careful.
We will.
You enter into a battled fray. The fray is battlelicious. It's cray cray. I did that wrong.
This is more chaotic than I thought it'd be.
Well, I mean, makes sense.
You begin
But-
to kind of get a break in the shouting and the screaming. As everyone begins to slowly notice you just kind of standing, a massive crowd entering. They all break and turn. You can see Vlad slowly turn first and stare you all down. Finally, Queen of the South emerges. We can finally get this charade started so I can go home. Come, little queen. Let's form the circle. Vlad seems rather dry and more bored than usual. This walled top section of the hill has a slight freeze to it as you feel the immense weight upon you here now. Hell with the hellish just standing aside. Doherty just shaking her head, Queen of the West. You can see Vlad just staring at you all, angrily clutching his black gauntlet, fisted hand, just whipping his cape left and right, just looking you all over, sighing heavily. She mutters, King of the East. And then noting Emil just sitting there looking at the ground, not saying a word. She just stares at him. As he looks up and they just lock eyes. King of the North. Emil of the Svalich. These woods could use with some better upkeep. You better earn that, he just kind of stares at her. Do not think you saving my life gives you any, power over me. You only have the, South because, well, we have no interest in vomit-induced swampland or plague-infested insects. Doherty just nodding. Yeah, me either, kid, me either. Anyway, here we are. Anyway, so, you note the shouting slowly calming down as Doherty looks over. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. I guess, the elder has to call the order. Hear ye, hear ye. As the elder of, what is this thing called? Vlad just shaking his head. Yes, can we hurry up? I don't have all day. Doherty just nodding. Yeah, I don't really care. So anyway, shut up! Everybody just kind of quiets down and begins to move aside. You can see Doherty just begin to eye everyone. I guess I'll use this. She just kind of stands in front of the, you'd say probably a 15 to 20, roughly, I'd say 18-foot tall column in front of her as she just stares at it. You just know they're staring, just kind of beginning to squat before she just jumps straight up and lands at the top of it. Ah! All right, you bums. And she turns around and just glances at the keepers. And I guess deities now, she says, but no one quite catches it. Well, you do. The others seem to ignore it as she just stares everyone over. Anyway, let's call this thing no other. So let's all settle down, because I'm not interested in why you called us all here at all. But I have a hunch, and I love being right, you know? You see Dorothy take her spell book out and just begin to flip through this. She just begins to continue to address them. You know, I have a spell just for an occasion like this. It was the last trick that old hag ever taught me before I ripped her heart from her chest and devoured it. You can see Dorothy's eyes flash a bloody red for just a second or two at everyone. Vlad just sucking his teeth and just silence befalling the hilltop. You hear a crackle of lightning break as the rain breaks completely. Dorothy just looking up and continuing. All right, now whoever called this little shindig, get up on your, I don't know, tomato crate or whatever, and why are we here? Dorothy moving to the side, she just kind of hops back down. As you look to Helwa, she just begins looking around and putting her axe up in the air. She just kind of holds it. With that being said, I'd like to point out that on the downside, this is going to be a slight bit of exposition. You might want to tuck yourself in a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'll get comfortable.
Let me get the popcorn ready.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't like to do excessive exposition. I really don't. But this one was hard.
Hmm.
I just want that to be my disclaimer.
No problem.
You're good.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see, where were we? My apologies. Yeah. So you note Doherty immediately just kind of going back to the party and just whispering towards Tilgrim. You hear it because Zion's not here. Towards Tilgrim. Yeah. Anyway, she just pushes in. Martine's definitely not. I don't know who he says he is. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I can't explain it. But something feels like magic. But it's as if it's hiding. Like it knows I'm looking for it. I've never experienced anything that's actually haunted me like that. Like Doherty seems genuinely nervous as she slowly begins moving forward, and just getting out of the way to let Helwa go over what she needs to. Returning to you, I'm going to have you all kind of enter in a little more. And that's gonna move. I just want to move people down because yeah, this is a. As Doherty just gets back to you all, a rather bored and tired Vlad just stares at you, locking eyes with each of you for probably 2 to 3 seconds, just almost playing a game, trying to see who's looking at him. By this time, you hear a young woman just shout familiar to you as Hel was pushing back strains of her hair. Listen, you fools. I don't care who is the strongest or most fearless here. My Druids have discovered something that I believe is urgent enough that we should meet. Even with the so-called Queen of the South, who is ever so powerful and cares nothing for this land or its people. You can almost hear Doherty's eyes roll like chalks on a blackboard. Strahd von Zarovich lives once more. She shouts to the group. You can now feel a bit of tension and the quiet to stir over the room. The old vampire king is alive. Unalive. He is here. My druids have discovered that the eastern gates have been reopened. That Markovia is dead. That he again touches the land. You could hear a chuckle as Vlad erupts. Yeah, I've seen this withered old creature you call the Vampire King. But make no mistake, there's only one vampire that controls this entire realm. And that's me. I told the old man to go home to his castle and leave Barovia to the young and strong. The ancient have no place in my domain. You best keep that in mind too, witch, he says as he looks towards Doherty. Again, you can hear the scraping of flesh in your ears through the rain of Doherty's eyes just rolling. As this is being said, Martine just kind of chuckling a bit and turning to you. This is pretty good, eh? Doherty just like just looking at him. They continue on with their banter as Martine slowly but surely nods towards you, whispering, So, what exactly is the plan then? Well, we're not going with my plan, so what are we doing if this super powerful being that you can't really do anything to shows up? She said something about the girl, and then she called Kester an idiot, but I didn't really understand what was going on.
Yeah, you don't really have to worry about it. The thing is, we just kind of need to be ready to spring into action.
We have a plan. Just play along the best you can. For now.
He just nods. About that, actually. Well, you see, I had one slightly different plan in mind. It's not that I'm trying not to play along, right? But
What is it?
Well, myself and Doherty agreed on something back at the basement, and I felt it was vital that I held up my end of the bargain for specific reasons.
Okay. What was
Yes.
that?
Oh, well, that's the problem. I can't have it getting back to her. Anyway, it's Hella continuing just to speak on about Strahd and the dangers he poses, as Martine just kind of suddenly stops and turns to Hella, just beginning to smile at her and raising his arms. He just kind of steps directly up to her. You're just kind of instantly frozen in place, but you still seem to be able to focus. It seems that, to the best of your, or at least magic users, the second before it happened, you almost got an instinctual feeling that time has just been stopped before becoming locked in infinite void.
You're lying right now.
As this happens, you note you can still focus. It seems you could almost move your eyes and blink, but everything else is just paralyzed completely. But it's not just you. As you look around, it seems to be everyone. Except as you look up, Martine, who's just slowly finishes moving his arms to a certain place and twisting his wrists as he stares at Helwa, just smiling at her.
Huh?
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 Fire. Love that.
Jeanette, are you okay? Was that Jeanette?
It was Jeanette.
Sounded like it.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a heart to what I just said, or is that or did somebody say something?
It was so far away too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
I can't imagine.
All right,
Mm.
great. Thanks for that. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. What's that?
Oh, what did you miss?
What did you miss? Oh man, woo! Let's keep going, and we'll catch you up in a second, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You could just see Martine just stopping as he brushes himself off slowly. Thank you for showing me this, Queen of the South. I have to say, this has been my single favorite part of this trip. Martine seems rather pleased as he turns and just kind of walks back towards you. You all should be proud. You have proven to be my greatest allies on this planet. Entirely, in this world, actually. And that means a lot. You know, a traveler trying to find his way back home, risking it all in a brave new realm that I haven't seen before at that. Being lost here, struggling to find a way, and you all come along and lift me up. I have to say, no one else did that for me like you did. And I will never forget that. I will always remember. But I need you all to remember something as well. Would you do that for me? You can't really respond, but he looks over at each of you sincerely. I need you to always remember that I am always watching you, that I am always waiting. He slowly turns back to Helwa and then smiles at her, that I am growing stronger, that I am gathering more of my powers, closing the unlocking door. I ask only that you give me one last drop of loyalty and ensure that the key is ready in my time of need. He kind of turns back to you all. Do you understand that? I need that key. But he turns back to Helwa and the others, smiling. At this point, you see his skin slowly beginning to crackle and burst, blistering and bleeding. His face almost being torn apart just begins to slowly slide off. Blood and ooze just sliding past him. He just kind of smiles at you. I truly do. Whee! You can see his transformation changing. Strahd von Zarovich looking slightly younger, stronger. You can see him standing mightily, wearing his traditional armor that you remember from the paintings. It looks incredible in reality as he just smiles. Waiting. I am always waiting. And I know everything. For I own this land. I am this land. It belongs to me. Every single drop of water from the sky that soaks into the dirt of this land belongs to me. I can feel them. Every singular root that twists and turns beneath the soil, I can feel them beneath my skin. It is this curse. So when you tread upon me, when you pollute me, when you consider me nothing in your shitty, petulant game, once I am of full strength, I have no need for you. Only the loyal need to fuck that up. Only the loyal need to remain. Without, you know, Vlad just kind of nodding slowly, clapping his hands, shattering out of whatever the malaise you're stuck in. Cheap tricks from a weak old man, yells Vlad to everyone. You just kind of see him shaking your head. Your tricks won't work on, well, pure blood. You're not even a real vampire. I don't even know what you are. All I know is that castle seems to like you an awful lot and doesn't like me for some reason. But I'll still chip away at it. I'll get in there at some point. But get as strong as you want. There's nothing you could do to me. As this continues, he smiles and nods. I didn't expect you to take me up on my offer, boy. But he stops as you see Emil finally just step up and interrupting, shaking his head. Yes, if I may. We do nothing but waste time here. If, well, if Lord Strahd has returned, then we must decide whether or not to join forces with him or defeat him. You can just see him getting on one knee as he nods towards Strahd. Are you willing to bend the knee and accept that Strahd is the rightful ruler of this land? Or are you going to play childish games and, well, die trying? You note the wolves also just bowing as Helwa slowly looks around. Strahd just smiling at her. Ah, yes, I forgot. Apologies. He just kind of slaps his hands together and then slowly pulls them apart as you kind of hear glass shattering as time just resumes. Helwa just shouts, this land is sacred for my family, she says. I will not give it up so easily to the likes of vampires, regardless of which vampires they are. I will not bend any knee. However, I have no quarrel with you. We have no need to be hostile towards each other. You know, Strahd is smiling. The blood that runs through my veins also runs through yours, girl. Do not forget that. I will never harm family, but do not forget your place. As for the rest of you, I look forward to devouring your children, Vlad. We can begin now if you'd like. You know, Vlad just kind of pulling his greatsword out slowly, whipping his cape to the side. Oh, we can if you'd like. Emil just shaking his head. You will die here, Vlad. You have no support. Vlad just nodding. No. Perhaps. However, we have made a huge mistake and forgotten that there's a fifth entity here with us. So well, do with me as you need. I fear no old man or tricky little dirt-eating tree huggers or wolves. With that, you note Vlad staring directly towards you all. But you all, what's it gonna be? Where do you stand? Just gonna watch me get murdered? You kind of note him looking towards you as you slowly turn, and a young lady just stands there as Vlad looks back to her as she looks at him and nods and slowly looks at you and nods towards you. What do you do?
Just looking over at the rest of the group. We have to make a choice here. Either way, it's gonna be a bloody one.
Let's kind of look to Doherty. What is she doing right now?
She is just kind of nodding very like hard. Her neck's like snapping almost. She's, by the way, been doing this while the time stop has happened and everything. She's just been shaking her head up and down and repeatedly saying, I knew it. I knew it. Yep. I knew it. Yeah. Uh-huh. And she's just been doing that randomly since. And she's just staring at Strahd.
Wow, that is unhelpful. All right, let's just kind of turn back to everybody. Well, what's it gonna be?
As the party begins to sit around and look at each other.
Honest,
That time
Okay.
begins to slow down. Seconds
Okay.
become hours as they become planning a session.
I would say
What will they do next? We'll find
join-
after they sit around and try to figure it out.
I said we fight Vlad.
You fight with them?
No, against him.
Against
Why
them.
though?
To be fair, all the trust we have at this point, we just get rid of the Thorn aside.
Hmm.
Has he been a thorn on our side though?
Oh, really? I think he's tried to attack us. Not very successfully.
Yo, and Bennett.
How's things stand right now? There's no way Strahd would lose this.
Who's to say?
We know
This
what
guy's
happens.
just.
We know what's
But-
going to happen.
That's true. But is it enough to well, bend the knee, so to speak?
A darkness falls upon the earth.
I was gonna
The
say
sky falls
We-
black with clouds peeking
We have to
over.
make,
yeah,
we have to make a choice now before they both decide to attack us.
As just Kester kind of just folding his hands. I say we stand.
Stand with Strahd or stand with the Oblad?
Stand or bend the knee. So I say we stand with Vlad. Just this once.
You are aware that if this causes Strahd to even attack us, we are not making us out alive, right? Not saying that I'm not down for the option. I'm just making sure that you know the, well, most likely consequence.
If we fail, sure we will. But we have a lot of stopping power.
Realistically speaking, I'll just go with the group, so we get down to one of our good old-fashioned group votes.
I say we bow knee to Strahd.
With how things are right now, we know we can't beat him.
He's right about that.
I say we bend the knee. As much as I hate to admit it, we're caught between a rock and a fucking boulder.
Well, democracy is key.
With that, the party bend the knee to Strahd.
It's not just 3 guys, though. Hold on now, wait a sec.
Yeah, like,
Oh.
man, I really thought you counted for, like, majority of the votes again.
You said what you call it. All right, true.
Jane!
I'm
Jane.
sorry. How many people said they're bending the knee?
Me.
What's
So
it called?
far, it was Bennett, Wolfram, and I think Yamas.
Well,
Someone's
Yamas
gonna go
takes
with
the
popular
more.
vote.
Yeah, he goes with the popular vote.
That's still 3 to what? There's
Hey,
Hey, Jink.
5.
Oh, there's
Hey,
5
Jink.
of
Jink. Yeah, Jink got the
5.
tiebreaker here.
Yes, no, there's no tie. It's 3 people to 2. What do you mean? It's 5 of you. So that's the majority.
There you go.
Unless you're saying you're only a neutral vote until everyone votes, so that it's only 2 people saying it, and you're not.
Yeah, I'm only neutral to, like,
Say
come
you would
on,
be the
guys-
tiebreaker.
Yeah, okay, great. So
oh, yeah,
that's
so, like,
like,
what's Gene saying?
so you don't want to vote? Like, come on, man. Don't be that guy. No one likes that guy, bro. No one likes that guy. I'll just wait until everybody's. Nah, bro. Come on. All right. You're the same as women who don't know what they want to eat. No one wants that.
Okay,
No one
hold on.
wants
In their
that, bro.
defense, okay, there's no clue knowing what you want to eat. There's so many options out there.
Jesus.
Fine. With that said,
Just make a decision. Anyway,
they say the
Genie!
1v1 always bet on
Yeah,
Strahd.
kind of waiting on
I'm
you guys.
betting on Strahd.
yo, Jeanette, bro, you
Yeah.
weren't waiting, bro. Start piping, bro. Hype up, son. We thought you were AFK because, like, I asked you a question a year ago, and then like you were talking crazy in the background, dude. Like, come on, what are you doing?
No, I'm not bending the knee.
Okay, so you're just standing up. Okay, so you're standing up. Is Kester? Yeah, Kester's like
standing.
Kester's standing. Okay, so we got 2 people on their knees, 2 people standing, and then we have Yames.
Yames.
So now, so now your decision is the only thing that matters.
They say in a 1v1, always bet on Strahd. I'm betting on Strahd.
Fuck. I hate
He
you
says
so
as he
goddamn
drops the knee, the majority have chosen to drop the knee. That's how majority works.
Yep. True that.
As this happens, you know the ghostly aura begins to filter through. As you can hear just just this overwhelming sound coming from the west. You can hear just another kind of peak ooh or an ah, as you note just coming through, radiant green waves seem to emit from a gem. Strahd just kind of turning and throwing his cloak up in front of his eyes. He growls as he backs up. You note a familiar voice saying, "Ah, yes. You forgot about this. The tale was never true, and the truth was never told. This was never stolen, but it was given. One of the artifacts that Strahd has always wanted to keep away from prying eyes." Keeper Vanovia just staring at Strahd as he peeks down from his cloak as his eyes just glare at her. You could see him trying to charm her almost as the eyes glisten as he smiles at her, but she just stares at him, her eyes dead to him. As she just grins slowly, he just grits his teeth. But I almost had you. She just immediately stops as her face becomes just heightened again. I almost did it this time. She just shakes her head. You almost did it this time, old friend. I'm not giving it back. You could just see him pull the cloak back up as the just beam hits him again. You will give it back. Uh, just turning back, she shakes her head. I will not. And my sentinel will not be helping you any longer. Come, Wolfram. The keeper just slowly returning back to the gem as the other keepers surround her.
Bro is deafened right now.
Yeah, he said
it's
BRB.
gotta be
Oh,
the worst
man.
timing for a move like this.
Bro!
Ain't
no
no
way
way
he-
he ain't no way he denies the
timing.
call. No, hold on now.
There's no way
wait.
he would deny the call though.
There's no way he would deny the
definitely
call.
walk over.
No, I'm in my edgy phase.
My main man Wolfram.
Yo, bro, I'm not playing D&D no more, bro. Yeah, I DM you DM yourself, bro.
Nah, I feel you. I read you.
Somebody
So as
explain.
well.
Yeah, okay. So I assumed that he would be like, "Oh, I'm coming."
I'm coming, sweetheart.
My queen lady, my precious one, and
My mom.
yeah, sure, as my immortal mommy, I guess. As Strahd just kind of stops him, putting his arm just out, Wolfram's chest hitting it. Strahd just stares at him. And I can't even do this because Wolfram's not here. Strahd stares. That doesn't even make sense. All right. Strahd stops Wolfram from going any forward.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I guess. And like yeah, he's in limbo.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we wait for him
Strahd
to
just
come
kind
back.
of turns. Nope, Strahd just turns to you and shakes his head. Well, at least I only have to kill 2 of you. He looks back at Vlad and smiles. You're going to hate yourselves in the morning. I promise you.
Wait, who, me?
Yes, that is the final thing you hear from Strahd. No, it's not actually. I just said that.
Fan fucking tastic.
Yeah, man, it's good times. We. Hey, roll initiative.
Alright, let's go.
Boy.
I love conflict. I love conflict.
Can we get a long rest?
No!
No.
It's time to battle.
I mean, you guys could have taken a long rest. You just didn't.
Yeah, we really didn't, and I am super fine with that.
Yeah. Honestly, it was mostly a joke because I feel like we usually say that like once a session.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you like were literal. I was gonna say you shouldn't actually be hurt, right? Like that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm at full health.
I know Bennett got hurt because
Yeah, Bellum had a
he
little.
took him and Bellum have a disagreement. I don't know why Jotun's damaged. Um. Uh. Yeah, everybody has full health. Pretty much. With that being said, initiatives. I hate it here.
Honestly,
Hate it here, bro.
fucking cleaned the chat.
It did. And that begins us with the obvious choice for first leader and the obvious choice for second.
I mean, Yamas didn't roll.
Yeah,
Sure
I
did.
know, but I mean, no, did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
there's
did.
no one. Who's
Is
not here?
I got a 19.
It's
You
not
didn't.
there.
Yeah, it's not there. You didn't roll.
Huh?
Guy's dead at this point.
I apologize. What?
Nah, bro, listen. I apologize because you missed a lot, and I'm not at
No.
all gonna recap any of that. No, I am, but I'm gonna give me a sec. We're in this. All I need you to do now is roll initiative, and then you'll fill in the blanks.
Mhm. Yeah, we ain't really gonna fight with this guy, right?
You're funny for believing that.
All right, let's go. Nah, I'm going balls in. All right, let's go.
Cool. With that, the two obvious choices for first and second are there. The third place choice and the fourth place choice are intriguing. The fifth place choice is lovely for you. The sixth and seventh are probably bad for you. Well, no, I'm sorry, Jotun's there. Yeah, sure, let's rock and roll. God help us all. Strahd Runzarovich has joined combat. You note him blustering, his chest bulging, almost as if just two rhinoceri were rushing forth full speed at you, tusks shining. He smiles. The smile is just, it creeps into you. It almost feels like he wants to do terrible things to you. You feel like a child again, as if a strange hand was reaching out to grab you, to fondle you, caress your skin. You start feeling uncomfortable. The uncomfort begins to grow with Strahd just nodding. Slowly but surely. The fear will overtake you all. But try to get through it. Let the suffering begin. Let it tug at you slowly. For some reason, you all begin to feel slightly feverish. You remember, I said it before. I am the land. Every single part of this realm belongs to me. It is me. It transforms at my will. I speak through it, and it speaks through me. The mist shall take you shortly. He just continues standing there. You know, Vlad just kind of nodding at him. As he begins to reach for the great sword and rush Strahd, you know, both Helwa and Emil just cutting him off. He stops and just takes a wild swing towards Helwa. You know, he pulls his blade out. As it shines, he just kind of holds it up and he whips it directly forward towards her throat. Helwa just kind of ducks underneath it slightly, but just grazing, she loses just a bit of her hair. Getting knocked back slightly by it, she just grits her teeth. She begins to pull from her side a long spear, twisting and turning it. You can see her hand stop. In her left hand, the dagger just quickly stabs at her skin. With that, Vlad just stops and puts his weight on top, just kind of gliding and moves towards Strahd, almost disengaging without notice in a mist quickly just forming, bringing us to our strangers in the west. They just stand there, staring with their hoods, shaking heads and looking over things. They seem to just wait. You're not sure what they're waiting for, but you note the keeper seems to be very much focused on performing some sort of spell or ritual with the gem. With that, you note as the gem blares and Strahd smiles, you can see him still pulling his cloak up, trying to get out of the light. It still seems to be bothering him so much you're not sure what to make of it. With that, this brings us to Ismark. Ismark is not sure what's going on at this point. You realize he's just been kind of talking to Irina and trying to figure things out while strangely having conversations with the Demov. With that, he seems to be saying something to her, almost whispering, but he just kind of stays put, slowly drawing blade from sheath, waiting, looking around. Seems to be readying for something. This brings us to Bennett's turn. You note the battlefield seems to be tense, and all parties are seemingly not hostilely engaging so much as looking around, trying to almost figure out who is friend and who is foe. There doesn't seem anyone to be rushing towards the group or anything of that sort, but towards Strahd, you see a fair amount of aggression from Vlad. Both Helwa and Emil trying to slow him down. Doherty still just seemed to be in a strange daze.
All right. Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Just like the whole thing.
Like the whole thing?
Just like what I saw from like Hello and Emil, them trying to slow that Vlad down.
Oh. Oh yeah, man.
Done.
So yeah, you're just noting that the only aggression on the field is Vlad towards Strahd, and both Helwa and Emil trying to get Vlad down. Doherty is just still kind of in the daze. No one on the battlefield seems to know what's going on too much. They don't seem to be engaging. So, what do you do?
Just watching this unfold, and I guess just looking behind me to a Demov. I'll just speak up a bit. You have to know where this is gonna end, right?
You just kind of see her nodding. Of course I do.
And you're just gonna let him get himself killed.
She just kind of nods. Only one of us knows what's going to happen. It's not you. She just shakes her head. Vlad would never get himself killed. He's the smartest person here.
Alright, and looking towards the keepers, am I able to tell from here what they're doing?
It seems that they're performing some sort of ritual or spell of some kind. You know from your background that it seems to be some sort of incantation happening. They seem to be doing it in front of the large, now glowing gem. You do realize that shortly before they started it, there was no glow to the gem. It didn't shimmer brightly or cover the field in a airy glow. Something's happening, and you note that that light seems to be something Strahd does not like to be in or have touch him, as he is sitting there with his cloak completely drawn over him, just his eyes staring out towards Vlad.
Uh, I'll just unsheath Virtue's Justice and just kind of keep the blade at my side. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna stand there watching those two fight, not making a definitive move, just holding the sword at my side. Just ending my turn there.
You know, the demo of just smiling, just a little crease of the lips as she shakes her head. No one ever. Well, he did say all talk and no action makes people bored. She gets slowly turns her head in a direction towards Yama's and then turns back. Ladies, once again, please don't let me die. Blah blah blah. With a pop and a fizzle, out comes the shizzle for Rizzle. Random death squad joins the fight. I hate myself. Can't even tell if I'm actually like. Or did I actually add them? No, right?
No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think.
The thing didn't move to the left or right.
There we go. With that, she ends her turn, bringing us to Jotun. The battlefield is still fairly confused. There's still no real hostility towards anyone. You note the berserkers and the wolves are slowly agreeing on some terms. You can see them just nodding at each other and speaking around Emil and Helwa. But you also note the vampires don't seem overly sure of what to do either for some reason. They seem to be just not engaging the druids. The druids also aren't engaging. They're just observing.
Okay then. Since Lucian's not kind of here, I want to switch spots with him.
Okay.
I guess in kind of if Strahd moves, I kind of want to try to grapple him. Kind of like stretching my ooze around him and kind of holding him in place. If he like tries to move away or like towards the keepers, I guess.
Okay. You're just gonna ready to grapple him.
Yeah.
All right. So as you do that, you note the berserkers finally start recognizing and attacking as one rushes a Demov bearing his axe. Two quick hand axes strike. And boy, howdy. Oh, one actually hits. Look at that. Cool. A quick swing. Demov is just kind of struck almost as she leans back and the swing just slices past her. Her cheek feels raw as she just rubs her hand across it and looks at the creature. This brings us to Odessa's turn. Realizing this, she just kind of quickly rushes in, long spear in hand, she immediately just jabs it directly through the berserker. The explosive hit just shatters him as he falls to his knees, picking himself up, bleeding profusely. The spear went directly through his right side. This brings us to Castor's turn.
All right, sweet. All right, so just kind of crouching down next to Doherty. Hey, you gonna be okay?
You can just see her shaking her head. Yeah, okay. So, let's, she just kind of whispers to you, let's, try to stay neutral on this whole thing because, we definitely want to be on the, the side that has that gem.
So I should probably defend them, huh? Just a
Hey,
little.
I mean, ultimately, I'm pretty sure I think I know what they're cooking. So, yeah, it's probably the winning bet here.
Ah, okay. All right. In that case, I'll head over there.
Yeah, but don't put yourself out there. If something hits you,
Yeah, big
it's
hitters.
confusing enough. You see
Mhm.
Doherty just kind of still looking around. I think I missed something though. She just kind of shoos you. Go, I don't know, talk to somebody.
Go talk to some. What the fuck is that? Nobody here wants to talk.
True enough. She just kind of shrugs and goes back to flipping through her spell book.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not good. How should I? As Kester just kind of seems to just pull out from his sleeve just kind of like a deck of shimmering cards as he just kind of shuffles through them really quickly. Yeah, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Dragon will probably spook him. Okay, all right. I'll be right back. As I kind of just turn back to Bennett. Pussy. As I just head off around this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say, as you approach, the druids quickly just kind of glaring at you, begin looking towards you. You know, one of the druids just kind of stopping you. You there? What are you doing?
getting somewhere safe. That looks like it's gonna be a hot spot.
A coward. Fine. Run along and stay safe. We will protect you. No worries.
Thank you. As Kester just kind of tips his hat. She
You
doesn't
see,
even know.
you see, the druid just nod at you.
I should have dashed.
Yeah, you probably should have dashed there, Chief.
Can I dash now?
I mean, you didn't. Did you take an action?
No.
Oh, the dash action is an action. You could just take the action
Oh,
anytime you have
sweet.
an action.
Oh, hard. All right, cool. Dashing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 more. Oh, that's a rock. 30. As Kester just kind of just sprinting around the battlefield and just turning back to Doherty and just giving a thumbs up before it just kind of continues to shuffle through his cards, just kind of moving through it just kind of really quick as he looks for something that would help in this scenario. I end my turn.
You know, another druid is just kind of looking you down. With staff in hand, he's like pointing it at you, trying to figure out what you're doing. He's not sure whether to attack you or not. Everyone seems rather confused at this point as hostilities are breaking out. With that, a druid challenges. You know, the young woman approach you, and as she just stares at you, you can see her holding her quarterstaff in front of her. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, keeping myself safe.
You're with Strahd, aren't you?
Nope.
She just kind of glares at you. She seems to be alarmed. She seems to be preparing for something.
Well, if you don't believe me, you could just keep your eye on me. As Kester winks.
A rather unmotivated vampire, which is just staring around the party, notes Vlad as well as the druids. She quickly disengages and just begins to run. Brings us to Dukov. Dukov, noting the berserkers, begins to quickly arrive back to Emil's side. You note him barking, "Oh, sire!" Emil just nodding and yelling back, "I'm fine, Dukov." This brings us to Wolfram's turn. You note the druids and the vampires seem to be becoming rather volatile as they begin just engaging with each other back and forth. It seems the druid to the north of you is planning a spell. It also seems that witch that ran away just now, as you kind of look around, seems to be heading west. But you yourself, you just shuffle and realize you have your own problems. It seems that just watching all these characters, these creatures run back and forth while you're practically losing your marbles. Well, you're losing more like dice.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, sir, you know, let's go ahead and rock and roll with this bad boy. I just need you to make a D10 roll for me, my guy.
Gotcha, Chief. Buck on, bro. 4.
A4. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. You become vegetated state-like as you just stare
Dang.
and drool.
Absolute worst time for this to happen, man.
You're just like, bro, I'm down. You know, Doherty, realizing she's in the middle of an absolute shit show, as she disengages and uses the dash action because, you know, halflings and all, to be out. You know, Doherty just begins to make a beeline directly towards some vampires and what are these folks? Keepers. As she kind of looks towards Kester, you can see her throwing her hands up with thumbs up, just looking at them, unimpressed and confused. She begins to read from her spell book, noting the just kind of back-to-back hostilities and how you seem to all be kind of back-to-back forming. Irina seems rather nervous. She seems to be having a bit of a flashback. She can't take her turn. This brings us to Lars. Lars, unsure of what to do, immediately tries to eat the berserker in front of him. He didn't seem to care for the rules of engagement at all. Crunch. The berserker immediately just drops as he just begins to just with his jaws grapple his body. He just tears him apart, just gore everywhere. He just looks over. Wait, whose team are we on?
He's really still my favorite.
You know, the male just kind of looking over to him, then towards Helwa and Irvine, just shaking his head. Forgive me. I imagine I'll pay for that. You know, Helwa just glaring and nodding. Lars just stomping over to Emil and just looking over. Oh. And just jumping right in front of Jotun. You know, Lars just snorting directly up the side of you, Jotun, as his jaws just sit right next to your ear, your left ear, as he just begins whispering to you. You're next.
This isn't the time for this.
With that, another keeper begins keeping. This brings us to Yama's turn. You know the hostilities have become fever pitch as people are deciding to finally pick their sides. What do you do?
Seeing the tension rising in front of him, Yamato hightailed the fuck out of that area. 2, 3.
You know, Cecil just kind of almost bowing and ushering you past him as you walk by. Him and Morgantha still seem to be talking about something. All you heard was something about her daughters. That said, as you reach Doherty, you know her just still kind of in mid-sprint, just cooling down by one of these henges, looking over. That witch has something planned. I guess, I don't know, keep her busy, and I'll rush the base and see what's up with the spell. Unless you, I don't know, have more arcane knowledge or something.
Where is she pointing at?
She's pointing towards the witch to the west of you here. You note the vampire seemingly casting a spell using blood magic.
Oh, my favorite type of blood magic. Favorite type of magic. Oh, those horse bases. I'll do what I can. No promises. How big is the rock in front of me?
Each of the henges are fairly evenly sized. You note them to be 20 feet each, or 20 foot each. Oh, 20 feet. What am I saying? 20 feet each.
Got you. So it's going. Yeah, going back up and around. Looking over her, does she seem concentrating at all on anything? Or is she just the witch?
Yeah, she seems to be preparing to cast a spell.
And with that, I did not take an action this turn. Can I ready, give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Can I ready Eldritch Blast on the off chance that she does try to cast something, to shoot her before she does anything, and try to prevent it if possible?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. Just waiting to see if she does anything, and I'll end there.
Alright. Oh. Oh.
Oh ho ho.
Oh.
This the fight music?
Oh. We ain't fighting, baby. We making love.
Let's go. I'm playing. Let's go.
But Kester, Irina's not here yet.
There we go. There we go.
I'm back once again. I apologize.
Welcome back.
Oh,
you
you-
missed nothing.
You left?
Yeah,
God damn it, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's not what I was saying.
You
goddamn
shoot me back later, man.
No, it's not. It's not. No, you're not. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, it's not your. It's not your fault. I'm saying, God damn it, because you're missing stuff.
I know, man.
Damn it. Okay, where were we? Oh, Alyssa. You know, Alyssa just shrugging her shoulders as she just walks past the berserker, who is bleeding too profusely to actually take an opportunity to attack her. Alyssa just stopping and staring at Lars. You can just hear a quiet, "Oh," come out of her mouth before over her back, just the best word I could say is spawns just out of just a black abyss a large axe over her shoulder. As she pulls back and just launches her fist forward, you can see the axe just follow her. A dark shadow and a mass above her comes falling down onto Lars. You could just hear a thunderous crash before a burst just shatters out. Lars just kind of still facing Jotun, has no idea, or really his ego doesn't allow him to understand the magnitude of the hit incoming. Pays it no mind. His body begins to twist and turn. The pain is shattering. Upon hitting him, his wisdom is tested as his mind begins to melt. Alyssa looks at him, his body staggering. You can see Lars just whip his head around, dropping in front of her as she stares at him in the eyes. "Why are you here?" she asks. As he just looks at her, you can hear him spitting up blood and saying, "Shut up!" Alyssa just shaking her head. "No. It makes no sense at all. I see no need for you to be here. You are banished from this realm for eternity." With that, Lars just kind of nodding as his body just fades away. And Alyssa drops her arms back as the axe just vanishes to her side and just looks around at the battlefield. As Vlad just kind of smiles. Idiots every single time. This brings us back to the Keeper. The Keepers keep keeping. Noting this, Hella just kind of disengages and backs off. "What the hell?" She just kind of yells out as she stabs spear into the ground and looks back. Rushing directly back in, she just kind of jumps and slams the spear directly towards Vlad. Still looking towards Strahd, he just throws his great shield back towards her. And yet she still persists somehow. With that, she lands and quickly lifts her blade up, striking again. Twisting the spear, just kind of stabbing and piercing through the blade. Aww. Kind of gets thrown back by the greatsword, but still she kind of continues persisting. Engaging with Vlad. This brings us to Irvain. Noting the situation, Irvain slowly but surely approaches Alessa. Just staring at her, you note him beginning to cast something. And he looks down and looks up, shaking his head. "No. There's no need to do any of this." With that, he casts a spell. Sorry about that. We'll do that. We'll do that. He's gonna cast a spell, and he is going to include you all in it because he no longer cares and trust is hard. He would be doing that if I can actually do it.
Yeah, I feel like after like the second try, you should like just let it slide. Fuck it's up.
Entangled, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square. For the duration, the plants turn the ground into difficult terrain. Any creature in the area when the cast of the spell must be successful in a strength save or be restrained by the tangling plants until the spell ends.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's not Spygrowth, man.
Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength save. Or, I'm sorry, check against the spell DC. Mwahahaha.
Oh, this paragraph too? He's got a
Irvain,
paragraph 3.
looks towards Emil as Emil just nods at him, and rushes in to attack Vlad.
Go, homies. Fuck him up.
You see quick strikes, but you're not sure. 4, 5, 6. His fists are just going at him. You're not sure how much damage is hitting and which is missing, but you just know the male with no blade just begins swinging, ducking under and grappling at the right arm of Vlad that's just kind of fending him off, slapping with his gauntlet, grabbing his fist and throwing it back, and Male dropping down, sweeping and making Vlad pop up, jumping up and just kicking him back. It seems the Male is rushing in to shoulder lock him. You just note the just hits kind of one after another, just striking him. You know, Vlad just kind of staggering to the side as he stops for a second, allowing the spear of Hela just to go right underneath his armor. You can see him turn before it just goes straight up and almost stabs Strahd directly in the eye as he just kind of veers from the cloak. Brings us to a nervous berserker who's not really sure what to do, so they kind of just fade themselves away. This brings us to a druid. She finishes casting her spell and locks down this mofo like you haven't heard. If you've ever known me to be a player, you know it's my favorite druid spell.
Let's go!
We cast an incredibly crazy cast of Entangled on you mofo.
Hey,
Good luck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
fuck him up, bro.
With that, this brings us to the keeper. She just kind of continues to do her thing, but you note the entanglement just disappears. Silently, the earth creeps back to nothingness. As Doryu, also getting squeezed into the combat situation, begins to just have flashbacks. He can't move. Brings us to a rather flirtatious druid that in the heat of things began to rapidly thorn whip Kester.
For what? Alright, whatever.
You know the
no, that shield wouldn't work.
you know the whips just coming up through the ground as they just kind of hit you, quickly cutting. You see the druid putting his staff up quickly. There with the other one.
Who's
and
the other one? Why the hell?
With that, the druids continue rambling about some other one and attacking. With this, Lucian is Lucianed off, but Lucian's as he defends. I imagine Lucian would want to shoot something. Let's see, Lucian. No, but now I can't make that judgment call. Darn. Lucian protects himself. He readies, I guess, anything that would. Wait, I'm not going to attack him anyway. Togrim does the same thing. Togrim's a little ball person. Togrim's going to hide under Lucian. Little ball. Brings us to Strahd's turn. He stares over the battlefield. Looks towards Vlad, who's fending off tractors from either side as he just smiles, pulling his cloak down. You can see his face begin to burn and bubble as it festers from the light. He just smiles towards Vlad. Good. You fall over with a good kiss. You know, Strahd just kind of slowly pulling a blade from his rapier. Yes. A good night kiss. From the tip of a spear. From the eyes of a dragon. You notice a familiar, rather very delicate looking, almost silver rapier. That seems almost too delicate to do any damage. Grasped in Strahd's hand as he quickly, allowing his body to slowly get burned by the gem, whips his hand forward and strikes towards the throat of Vlad. And yeah, he made it by 3. The blade just slips as Strahd smiles. You bleed well, but this blood is not royal. Imposter's blood. Rich. Too many pastries. You know, not enough protein. I'm going to enjoy this. 2 more hits quickly roll out. You don't notice the first one, only the second. You note the first one hitting him, but the second one just flashing open, just a well. As Vlad just drops down, choking. You see him fall to one knee and just look up, smiling. I still win. You still lose. He says as he just kind of falls into a silvery mist, and almost like sand, he just falls to the ground before it gets blown into the air everywhere. With that, we're going to end the session there.
Good session. Good session.
Fucking finally! That motherfucker Lars got his just desserts.
What you mean?
Lars the big golden fraud. Lars the big golden fraud.
Nah, man, fuck out of here, bro.
What you mean? Fuck out of here! Like he's the fraud.
His face. No, that shit's his face.
I said that shit to his face.
Fucking highlighted his session, bro. Thankfully, I'll never have to say that shit to his face because he's fucking gone.
I'm gonna keep it a bug, guy. Only you be big right on Lars, bro. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
Glazing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm making the video as we speak. Don't worry about it. Drake gonna break this one. I'm doing it.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, bro. Straight be glazing, Lars, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Got what he got. Bro got what he gave, bro. He's gone. Whoo, stop playing. Oh, man.
Okay, wait. So guy. So Lars ain't a fraud. Name one actual threat this man's pulled up on and actually like stood on business with. Go on. I'll wait. Cause he okay with clapping at little niggas who can't fight back. Yeah, sure. If that's your guy, like a real nigga, then like be my guest, I guess. Like,
No.
Yeah, nah, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare. Yo.
Quick recap.
I have got to buy Alessa the Judgment a drink, bro. Oh man, she did Barovia a service. Oh man. Stop playing. Stop playing.
I need more pictures of Lars. I only have 2 up here. I can't give him a proper fraud watch.
Okay, quick small recap with things I missed. If he's not mute. Got a small recap of what I missed before. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean,
All right. When before you left, what was the last thing? Like when you first left, what was the very last thing you remember?
Us going down, like turned midnight. We're heading down to the mute.
the moot. All right.
So the last time you were with us was you just going to the moot?
No, we're like walking.
Oh, you were walking into the moot.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you got in, stuff happened, right? Yeah, stuff
All right.
happened.
Fire.
It turns out Martina Strahd.
I knew it. Fucking this man said I own the land. The land's this land.
I'm sure you knew it. And good job, because your character sure didn't know it. That was cool.
Yeah.
But like after that happened, let's see what else happened. Oh, the only thing that matters is the Raven Queen seems to be powering this gem up that she told Strahd that she's not giving back to him, and he's like, "Bitch, I need that," and like she's like, "Nah, nigga," and now she's casting a spell with it, and Strahd's getting fucked up by it, and the light from the gem seems to be burning the skin off his face, and like he has to keep his cloak up to cover himself, but he's like, "Nah, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna take this shit down to take this nigga out," and he just like, took Vlad out, but well, you didn't know because you're confused. But anyway, he took Vlad out, and what's happening? Vlad was like, "Oh, but I still won, bitch." So you're like, "Oh, but I think." So Vlad and the keeper seem to be working together, right? So it seems like whatever Vlad has planned, it's about to go off, and it's all because the keeper is like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this," but you're not sure why. Well, you don't know. You're drooling right now, but like, yeah. And Doherty and Kester are on their way to figure things out, but that's gonna have to wait till next session.
Got it.
Give me a second to piece up this fucking druid. Just 1 second. Like,
What is it?
he's absolutely about to get fucking ruined.
What's the answer?
I don't really know.
The fuck?
What? Bro, you said it. What is the answer?
Gene,
Is
we
that
can hear what
Neuro
you're
and
watching.
Vettel?
Got it. I don't mind.
Oh, that is Neuro and Vettel. All right, fire.
Wait until you get
Okay, but yeah.
What the fuck is Norl and Fedel?
Oh, none of those words were correct. VTubers. All right, there you go.
Yeah, but why are we listening to them?
That's one question.
Jeanette,
Hmm?
what are you doing, bro?
Nothing.
You what do they call you guys? Chronically online? You chronically online young person? What are you doing on the internet? Having fun. Anyway, what's this filth?
Damn,
Yeah,
no
you got
AI? Shit.
Hey, bro. I don't know like the exact like voice I use for it, or I know the like site. I just don't know like the exact measurements.
Yeah, I guess fair.
Is that what is this?
That boy Laura's a fucking fraud.
Short answer, fuck yes. Gotcha.
Goodness gracious.
Great. All right. Cool session, guys. Love the direction this is going in. Not sure where it's going at all, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Kester's Raven Queen combo, Raven Keeper of the Feather thing.
I will be protecting them with my very life, unless my life gets endangered, and in that case, we'll see. But this druid right here is absolutely getting pieced up. I'm about to fucking obliterate him.
Understood. Good talk.
For sure.
All right.
Yo, I
feel like that's the one.
Shit.
I feel like that's the one.
Damn, it's hot as fuck in this house. All right, folks, I'm gonna hop off and go figure out why it's so hot in my house.
Got it.
Alright, for sure. See ya, boss.
Not
Yeah.
much, Jay.
Oh, before we hop off, or I hop off, session Friday's probably canceled because I'm probably getting fucked up. So
Fire. Love
Gotcha.
that.
yeah, I won't be home very. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, take care,
Hey,
folks.
you're good. Enjoy your day.
Alright, see you
Yeah.
later. Alright, so Alex, you about to start piecing up people, right? Like, you're not gonna, like, stand there?
Here's the thing, right?
I
I'm gonna start
folds
piecing
my
up.
hands.
All right, first, my knee's getting a Charlie horse. I'm gonna need you to hop off. Second,
Yeah, bruh.
I'm gonna start piecing people up when I know what the fuck I'm actually gonna piece up.
Who's people? You gotta start doing some.
That's the
Like Kester's doing shit right now.
He's doing shit, right? You want me to start piecing someone up? Who am I piecing up in this?
Nah, piece up Strahd. What's up? Bro, just get your ass over here. We gotta protect the keeper.
Like,
We
I
should
know
probably-
I'm gonna fucking go over there.
Bro's out here standing there holding his bright glowy sword that runs off of charisma. It runs off of his good looks apparently. And bro's just gonna stand there and just stare like
You really digging a sword meant for like the charisma class? Like wow, that's some fucking bullshit right there.
Oh my god.
The only reason it uses charisma was because it was meant to be used by a fucking paladin, and I just ran into it when we were in the fucking dungeon.
Sword runs off of his good looks and he's just gonna stand there looking stupid.
Yeah,
God
like
damn.
bro, you're telling me his paladin swords runs off like the paladin's good looks. Them niggas who like be 9 times out of 10 in armor.
Oh my god.
What you mean? I mean,
Crazy how we all just gonna ignore that the source of this man's literal trauma is right in front of him.
And
bruh.
so
I ain't say that. I'm just questioning your bullshit sword.
Nah, bro. The source of your trauma is right there. Do something about it. Kick his ass.
Y'all good?
So anyway,
No.
talking to the more sensible niggas in the crowd.
What? Come on now.
You don't count.
Yo, so you missed
It's
it.
not
Someone's getting put on
psycho.
fraud watch.
Yo, fraud watch?
And it's one of Guy's niggas.
That's one of the guys.
That for some reason he's buddy like this is that nigga in his eyes.
Bro smoked you twice. Once in the dream, once in reality. Bro got you on both realms.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, you gotta ask the question.
Nah, he already did. We all had it in chat.
Yeah, I missed it. But then you gotta do it for me. Ask the question.
That man Lars a fucking fraud.
Short answer?
Fuck
Yes.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's cringe, you know that?
Bro, what you mean cringe?
Nate, okay, be honest with me. Why do you like this guy? Be honest with me.
And you cannot say because he's strong, because every nigga in this campaign is goddamn strong.
Nah, I like this man vibe, bro.
You
What
like
vibe?
his vibe? Bro has accosted you more than anyone else in Barovia.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like
What,
you of
you-
all people should hate him the most. Remember that fight in Dream World where you pulled up on him, you hit him with double crits, and then he simply slapped that shit back at you, and almost killed you.
And what's even
Matter of
wilder
fact, had I not
is,
been there, you would have died.
you know, what's even wilder is, right? If it's about the vibe of everything, right? What? Tell me, and riddle me this, right? When you went one-on-one with Vlad, what happened? That nigga became your rival. You hated that nigga. So why the fuck is different with Lars, huh? Same type of strength, same type of deal, but you ain't make him your rival.
Oh, we
You
playing
started
Wolfman Fraud
saucing his
Watch
dick
now?
up.
Yo,
Yeah, that's crazy.
y'all hearing
You
him
started
defend
hitching a
himself?
ride. You went from New York all the way to fucking California on horseback with him. What's up?
Yo, y'all hearing bro defend himself? Like I don't really hear much. I don't. Is my headphones turned up?
Is that man Wolf from a fucking fraud?
When it came to
Short
fighting
answer,
Vlad,
fuck
you was
yes.
down frame one. You said this gonna be my rival. I'm gonna dethrone a king. When it came to fighting Lars, you said giddy up. I'm with you, big fella. What
Is it
happened?
because he's strong?
I like
Is
him
it because he's
because
strong?
Pride Month came early this year.
Like I'm gonna keep it real. Is it because he's strong? Like because he's stronger than you because he slapped your crits back? Is that it?
Nah, nigga.
Oh, that's not it. So
Nah.
so it's the way that he fucking insults you, the way he calls you a bitch. Is that what you like? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? I'm
like-
trying to know.
He probably knows all of Guy's kinks and guys.
Okay, yo, what the
Like I feel like I gotta turn my headphones up because like I don't really hear you like say nothing.
Nah, it's more of a brotherly thing, my nigga. That's all.
A brotherly thing, the way
What,
he
bro?
beats your ass, like older brother energy. Is that it?
And I'm pretty sure he's younger than you also. That's the sad part here.
Like you like the way he beats you up and takes what he wants? Is that what you like? I don't get it. Like you gotta put it in words I can understand. Like I just don't see what you see in this man.
Like, do you just like his arrogance? Is that it?
Yeah, this is it's the arrogance part. That's it.
We have 50 million niggas who are arrogant. Why do you think about it
I
also?
was saying, like, like, if you want arrogance, there are several people who go undefeated and start rubbing that shit in. They just know how to reel it back. Why do you like him? That
No, wait,
doesn't know how to shut his
wait.
mouth?
Wait, no, forget that. On top of that, they can actually back up their fight. Again, notice how every time Lars is in a fight, he's definitely something weaker than him. The moment an actual threat pulls up, suddenly he gotta disappear on us. Like, suddenly he gets fucking ghosted.
So what about Doherty's arrogance? What you think about that?
Yeah, she's alright. Like her.
Oh man.
But you don't claim her. She ain't that guy to you.
She ain't that girl, but like.
Oh
I'm
man.
really
So-
I'm really
You
watching
know,
Doherty.
Guy
So-
is like a flaming misogynist. You can't ask him questions about girls.
What you mean, bro? There's nothing wrong with having strong guys go beat your ass for once in a while, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it
Now-
a buck. I've seen you insult Doherty multiple times. I've not seen a single like insult come to Lars's face from you.
Now, Guy, this is the last question I'm gonna ask. Is it because he's a child? Actually, like, it's the last question I got. Is that could that possibly be it?
I need
No,
context.
no.
I need context.
Okay.
Hello?
No,
All right.
no,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay.
Hear me
All
out.
right.
Yeah,
All right.
no,
I'm
no.
not gonna press that. I'm not gonna.
What did he say?
Okay.
I'm not gonna press it further. But like, bro, you ain't giving me nothing right now. You ain't giving me nothing to work with.
Alright. Hey man, I'm saying me personally, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying.
Like bro said, it's the vibe, cause he's strong, cause he's arrogant. It's like what?
Hey, in simple terms, bro. I can't even say this. Hey, yo, real quick.
Now, what did he mean by that?
Man, come on, man. Bro, he ain't even all that strong, bro. He reflected your own strength back at you. Like, I ain't even seen him do nothing strong yet.
Alright, bro. You know what? I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to smash sister, bro. That's it.
Holy shit. Bros, I don't.
The only thing I can get from it is that the only reason you like it was because bro is a wolf. That's it. And you was recently brought in as like the outside like nigga that didn't have no friends, got brought into this family, and now you're like, nah, every one of you is cool. I don't care what you did to me before. That's the only thing.
What about Werewolf Hitler? No. What's your views on Werewolf Hitler? What's up with that?
That's literally the only way I can sum it
what
up,
do you think about him?
You like Laura so much? It don't make he's
like I get Minadora. Like I understand Minadora. What about Emil?
He has reasons, bro.
He had his reasons.
Alright, get him out. 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 Yo, I just want to point that out. Notice how when fucking what's her name, the fucking vampire chick from the bridge. Notice how she was like, it's just a little ethnic cleansing. Notice how he ain't say shit about that. Ain't that a little odd, guys? Ain't that a little odd?
I mean, now that I'm hearing him say that shit about Emil, it's like it makes sense.
Holy.
Like, I didn't really think about it at the time. I thought maybe he was paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas weren't even paying attention. So I ain't gonna front him this much, but like.
Holy, bro, why didn't you just say that? It's because he's complicit in the I can't say that word. He'll get banned.
Nah, bro.
He's complicit in the game of tag.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, in the game of tag, but with racist.
I'm trying to tap sister, bro. That's really it, man.
Alright, bro. I'm not even gonna push this. I just don't get it. I'm just glad this man is gone. He'll never plague me ever again. He's gone for good.
Wait. So, guys, I have a question. Guys, so you fuck with Strahd, right?
Nah.
Why not?
Man, fuck her ass.
He did what?
You! He bitched you! He made you his slut! His pro-sent slut! And you sat there and took it!
Goodness gracious.
Bro said he pulled up and had you on.
Bro, he had
trending. What the hell?
Bro, he had you on Pornhub, X videos, X Hamster, Hentai Haven. That's just
bro. Over the whole site's porn, dude. Know your name, God.
Goodness
Nah. I'm pretty sure I could beat this nigga if I 1v1. That's good.
Oh yeah, you think so? Do you even understand his mechanic?
Oh, you can be Lars in a fight 1v1. Not Strahd. I don't know where the fuck you did go with that one.
No, not Strahd, but definitely Lars, yes.
Alright, hold on. What is his mechanic?
Oh, what's called? Apparently, for me, remember it was last time. Yeah, there's a certain amount of times you can use it. So when you hit him, it reflects back to you, but only certain times you can do it though.
I'm gonna keep it a full stack, brother. Dude, bro, the only time I've ever seen him not use it was after he literally got approval from Emil to use it. So, like, I don't know. I have no idea. I've never seen him use it more than once because he's never needed more than one.
Look, I'm just.
And also, let me try it out. By the way, in case you want to pull up with that, I can use my like half damage feature. Mr. J said that shit pierced it.
Ooh,
like, brother, I'm
come on, brother.
Honest. With his mechanic of just like hitting you with a full counter, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you could outlast anything that man will do.
You know, I feel like
he can reflect that shit back into your face and then just stand up on his hind legs and start bitching the fuck out of you. Like, yeah, I'm talking full on right, left.
Yeah, I feel like if Strahd like just like kind of hit him one good time, he would be on Strahd's dick too. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Because like I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Bro, I legitimately feel like while we're sitting there eating our popcorn watching this match, Yamas is gonna be in the back bumping this.
Bro, playing that shit on a violin is crazy. I'm gonna tell you that. Oh man, where's the medieval cover?
Hold on, Jerry, be honest with me. Would Yamas be playing that shit with Wolfram getting his ass beat? Be honest with me.
Honestly, after what he said right now, of course. He about to get the amplifier. He about to get double to amplify that bitch.
Like I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Lars is not that guy. He is not. He does not deserve any of the worship you be giving him.
Bro, absolutely got what was coming to him.
Several other people you could have said, yeah, I fucks with them, and on some level we could have said, you know what? To be fair, we get it, right? Like you could have some brothers playing devil's advocate for you, not for Lars.
Also, where's consistency at? Because Strahd acts the exact same way Lars is by like what your meters are right now, but you don't fuck with Strahd. Because Strahd is arrogant, he is strong, and unlike Lars, he actually back up that strength. Or is that it? Because he actually back it up this time?
It's just because he didn't hit you, right? It's because he didn't hit you, right? Is that it?
I'm pretty sure Strahd hit me. I'm pretty sure Strahd hit me, bro.
When?
It was in the what's it called in the tower thing.
You mean the dream? Like the dream inside our dream that like Corin said wasn't real. Like that's like a if you fuck with Strahd, it's gonna happen.
In the tower thing.
Yeah, remember when like Corin like he's like, are you sure you guys are ready to fight Strahd? And we're all like, yeah, basically, and then he put us in that illusion.
Guy, you mean at the top of Argynvost hold? That
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the illusion?
That's what I'm saying. Like that was an illusion.
Yeah, that was Corin making an illusion to basically like tell us, yo, you're being invited to dinner. That's what's gonna happen if you try to throw hands with them then. You guys are not ready yet.
Oh man, come on.
So Strahd didn't even hit you. Lars got 2 clean counter hits and a right hook, and you I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, brother. All I'm gonna say, you gotta reassess yourself.
Now look, I'm not gonna call Wolfram a dick rider because Lars is a child, and that would be pedophilia. I'm not sure if he's into that shit or not, but I'm hope not. I'm hoping we don't got Wolfram EDP on our team right now, so you know what I'm saying.
Yo, I you don't ask question what does that mean anyway.
Nah, don't even ask. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it right now.
That shit is crazy, insane, no Drano, yo.
I was about to say.
Brother.
Do you fuck with Helwa guy? Like Helwa was the exact same.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
See that? Understandable. I get it.
Hey, but you know what's also crazy? Helwa ain't bitch him yet.
Helwa ain't bitch. It's the titties, isn't it?
I mean, bro, yeah, sauces, man. Well, man. I've been trying to tell you for the past 2 minutes, bro.
So that immediately writes her off. She ain't in the same league as Lars. It's just not that. I just don't know, man. I just don't know what you see in Lars. But I'm gonna let you rock. We already grilled you enough. I'm just happy.
Cooked you, flipped you over, served you on a nice patty. No. We already did all that. But I guarantee,
bro, you are well done right now.
I guarantee it. I stand by it. If you reassess yourself, all right, big fella. If you reassess yourself, reassess who's on that list of yours, maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't be getting cooked like a well done steak at an Outback Steakhouse. I guarantee it. I stand by it.
Well, it's not even well done. It's congratulations.
No, I'm sending them just smash, bro. I'm also pretty sure if he didn't have that shit after.
Yeah, brother. I'm sure you would have cooked him. Yeah, I believe you. That man still kind of punched. He kind of punched hard.
Okay. Also, I'm keeping it a buck. He also has lucky feet, so like you can't even try to do your bullshit anymore with the reroll that. Now you better hit you with the reroll that.
Nat 20. Let's go. And he doesn't have any more counters. Yo, so reroll that. What?
I'm pretty sure the only person some lucky feet was Strahd. Last time I did that, he said nah, that don't work on him.
No, remember at the fucking lighthouse, he was like, I want this to be higher, and he actively like wrote a higher number.
I thought that should action what you call it, layer actions.
What layer action? We were not in his layer.
No, I'm pretty sure I fought him in the cave.
I'm not talking about your fighting. I'm talking about the time when Bandit put up an ice wall. He punched to try and crack it. He rolled a low number at first, and then he said, "I want this to be higher." Rolled again, and then got a higher number.
I thought he had multi-act, bro.
No. Bro straight up said, "I want this to be higher." Come on now. Like multi-attack is a different thing.
That was not multi-attack.
if it was multi-attack-
That was him like actively fucking over the wall there.
Like, guy, if it was multi-attack, you would have been 2 consecutive rolls, not 1 roll. Oh, I didn't break it. Let me make this higher.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother, but the way when I saw him punch Bennett and laid him the fuck out, yeah, aight, bro. Yeah, you was totally gonna cook him. I believe you. He's not 1v1 in Lars. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm talking about if we just remove the counter shit, I got this back.
Remove the counter, remove his innate abilities.
Okay, hold. So if we're removing his innate abilities, with that said, remove like your whole damage resistance to damn near everything in the goddamn game, and your lucky feet.
Give me your rage.
Like we gotta even it out somehow, man.
Alright, cool. You think let's see, that's fine with that, my nigga.
Now I'm taking your rage. What the fuck? What does he mean by that? Yeah, lucky feet.
No, let him cook. No, let him cook. Let him cook.
No, because here's the thing. He's a barbarian. That's his main thing, right?
You mean his innate ability? Like the counter?
Yeah, that's his. No, I know. It's a little bit wild.
I see.
I know, Chief. I know it's a little bit wild. But let's say that the rage is still in place. We don't lose the rage.
His thing different from Strahd. It's not his innate ability.
When was that ever said?
What?
I swear, what's called? Emil said Strahd blessed even with unique powers.
I mean, he definitely got it from the Amber Temple, but he didn't get it from Strahd per se.
Yeah, no.
But so that's not an ability. So that in theory, that's not an ability. He wasn't born with that naturally.
What do you innate just means it's ingrained in his form, which what?
Okay, guy, by that same logic, I doubt you came out the womb fucking screaming your ass off like
I'm
a barbarian.
share with you, bro. Like, then you ain't got innate abilities, bro.
Like, if anything, that means you're losing everything you got now.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a normal person. Matter of fact, the muscle's probably fake too. Poke a hole in the
You are just a guy.
Yo, chill. Y'all ain't saying my nigga has SpongeBob arms. Wait a minute.
The man is on that villager type stat sheet, bro. What?
Bro, fuck Lord, a level 1 cat gonna kill your ass.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dog.
Yo, Mr. I'ma read a book and get +2 to con. Yeah, aight, bro. Come on now. Stop playing.
Dog.
Oh, we forgot about that too.
I'm gonna read a book.
Anyways. Hey, dog. I love touch, bro. I'm smarter than the average commoner. Fuck you mean, bro?
Smarter than the average commoner, bro.
You're
You
not
have an
even
11.
really smarter than the average commoner. Like, for it to like actually start out, you have to get into like the +2 and 3 area.
Like, bro has an 11 to intelligence. That means that you probably read The Great Gatsby one time. You're about that much smarter than a commoner, bro.
You didn't even comprehend it. You just read. You read it. You didn't comprehend it either.
Who said The Great Gatsby?
Like, come on, bro. Like, man said a +1 to intelligence. I'm smarter than the average commoner. You're those guys on the internet that like grammar checks people. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like you ain't no genius.
Hey, man.
Oh man. I mean, shit. I don't know how I'm talking. I got
Yeah. Hey, man. It's like
but I'm definitely telling you, bro. Like, you ain't no Einstein.
Okay, guy. Well, let's think about this for a second from the character perspective, right? The dumber nigga is telling you that you're not that smart. Like, that probably like saying something that you're probably not that smart. For the dumb nigga has to remind you of that.
Damn.
Brother.
My average commoner, bro. So I ain't that dumb, bro.
You're smarter than the average commoner.
Why are you assuming the average? Wait. So you're telling me you're smart? You're as smart as the average medieval person?
I'm smarter than the average commoner.
He's smarter than the average commoner because an average commoner has a 10 to intelligence, and he has an 11. So means...
I know that. But guy, you also forget like that's not really an accomplishment in like medieval Europe.
Like, bro, that means that you can barely do math. Like, have you any idea how minuscule an 11 is?
HP Lovecraft type.
Okay,
like, come on,
that's drastic. That is drastic, and you know it.
That shit
like,
is
the average person doesn't know how fire works.
Gotta worry about something, but before that.
True. But also, no, dog. HP Lovecraft was dumb as fuck.
I mean, true that he spent all of his time being racist.
Exactly,
And
bro.
in
I
his
still
house.
can't get over. No, I can't get over the fact that the KKK was like, "Whoa, slow your roll, buddy. We don't want you to be part of us." What kind of person I
Like you know you did something wrong. If the group that is known for being the most racist motherfuckers out there sends you a rejection letter, that's how you know you did something wrong.
He went like I'll give him credit when he went hard. He went hard. He wasn't just black and white. He was like, nah, you gotta be from this specific part of Europe for me to consider you a human being.
Yo, Lovecraft really was in his studio cooking up some shit, yo.
I can't fucking what was it? Was it Cthulhu? I think where like he ends it with the main character dying because he walked into a black girl.
I think it, oh yeah, I think it was.
Holy shit!
Oh, but fucking
What do you think his favorite chip flavor was?
Shut up.
I ain't saying nothing on that one.
Oh, and me stop.
Oh, fucking
I
god.
copied and pasted into a goddamn search bar, and I forgot I copied like you putting in all caps, obliterate Lars.
Yo, honestly and truly, yeah, he's there.
Just obliterate Lars. That I'm gonna
Get
have to explain
rid of that
to my
guy.
NSA agent.
Absolutely obliterate that guy. Whoo, man. Yo, actually, it shouldn't have just banished him. Should have just turned him into a fucking red mist.
Yeah.
Get rid of that guy.
So what's the plan, guys, for next Monday?
What's the plan? Nigga, we in Marineford. There is no plan.
Not him.
So we
Something
said
like
this,
that.
at least like maybe one, two of the three of us defend to keep you while she's doing a spell thingy. Because now since the lad's gone, who's gonna occupy Strahd's attention now?
I don't know. I gotta snipe some vampire bitch like the moment he tries casting something.
I was gonna say occupy him, bro. I'm about to defend the keeper. Like I'm going to put a big wall in front of him and the keeper called, I don't know, a dragon. And then I mean he's gonna kill the dragon, but like he's gonna have to stop. And he won't have any more attacks. Because the dragon has 50.
Imagine he closes his eyes and is like, well, long rest over. Anyways.
Lying, brother is not about to just get some shut eye in the middle of combat. Shut that up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
To be fair,
he downs a dragon in one hit and then sucks the life out of it. There you go.
Oh nah, he's not sucking the life out of my dragon, yo.
Ah, yeah, dragon blood, my favorite treat. It's been a long time since I had
Dragon blood? Let me stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's not what we was talking about, but whatever.
To be fair,
Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
What were you talking about? What do you mean by that?
This, sir?
What is...
I think no.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we know, right? What's up?
You know.
No, well, what's
What they mean by this?
If that was the case, he could use a spell called Catnap. Take a 10-minute, use that 10 minutes to get full or what?
10 minutes? Bro, out of your mind if you think I'm about to let this man rest for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got me fucked up. It's like Sean's like, time out, guys, I need my cat nap.
Yo, I'm about to wet over there.
Catnap. Motherfucker, if you don't time stop.
Oh nah, bro is not about to concentrate on time stop while he's sleeping. Stop lying.
Nah, it's not even sleeping. Bro's just laying down on the grass for 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Regenerability is stupid.
He's having a dental picnic.
The spell only affects for a short rest, not a long rest, thank God. So he probably got healed a couple hits.
Nah, that's about to go stupid.
Perhaps some feats, man. Some resistance, some actions.
Oh, wait, don't you know Strahd's legendary trait? He could just like take a 1 minute nap is like a full heal for him.
I mean, honestly and truly, bro's holding on to probably 500 to 1,000 health. Because, well, the lesser beings have 500. So, I don't know, man. Blood's just kind of cooking up over there.
So, moral of the story, guys, is that Strahd negged fucking low dips the fuck out of Lars.
That's definitely for Joe.
Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait to like go back home and just on the side of the road I see the pace that used to be Lars. I'm so waiting for that. Like if Mr. J is like giving us like epilogues and shit, that's absolutely what I'm sending him. You know that, right? You know that. And I want him to loudly announce it to everyone.
That's fine, sir. That's fine.
You have to write that guy personally gets the obituary mailed to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Like
wild.
Wolfram gets the obituary mailed to him in the what do you call it? Hell, the Nether Realm, Satan's domain.
Shadowfell, nigga.
Yeah, sure. Anyways,
What
the
the fuck?
abyss.
The following.
The land where no one knows what color is, and no one can be happy.
Well, either go insane or have evil twin track kill you.
Oh
Take a place.
my god!
You're not helping yourself.
You immediately like double down to prove his point. I
Bro,
don't
this
think-
your home sweet home?
To be fair, there's probably a non-edgy Wolfram out there somewhere because the opposite of Shadowfell is the Feywild.
The options for the Shadow
The
Elves.
opposite.
I mean, the opposite means the opposite. I mean, there's like an exact clone of you running around
No.
somewhere.
Lore-wise, if you read the opposite is in the middle. There's the our Earth realm, and to the left, Feywild, to the right or up and down, is the Shadowfell, and around it is all different realms. Playing water, playing fire, playing air, all that shit.
And yo ass chose no happiness, all darkness, no color, pain, sorrow, sadness, insanity.
No emotion. Let's confusing for me.
Pieces. This is my last piece. I'm joking.
Holy shit.
Not joking, chat.
Hey man, life's misery, bro. Just take away take the pain away.
We
from it.
have got to get Wolf from a foot job from a golf pitch at Applebee's.
That is good for him.
I want to live.
Bro, there has got to be a brothel somewhere around here, bro. You have got to go. You've got to go. This shit is in fucking insane. Oh man. First he's standing Lars, and now this.
Lobotomy. I think a lobotomy would be quite useful.
He already got a lobotomy though.
God damn it. Right,
bro's brain got turned to mush a while ago. He's in a whole new different body right now. We gotta cut it off at the source, bro. Give me your soul.
Give me your soul.
Doesn't he not have a soul?
No, to fair, the minute I die, it goes straight back to the keeper, bro. Because you can't take my soul.
No, I don't think the keeper wants you no more.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a full stack, bro. I'll just ask her to give me your soul. Like, I feel like she'll just let me have it. But I honestly and truly believe that if I ask her, hey, can I just, like, hold on to his soul for a little bit? She will absolutely let me hold on to your soul. Like, she is so nice to everyone but you.
Damn. Guy definitely has a cuck chair fetish.
Not really. If I I'll shoot myself right in the head right now.
Oh man, I mean shit. The way this campaign is going is kind of crazy though.
Hey man.
I mean, she did well when you were gone. She called you her sentinel. Doesn't that make you happy?
Hey, what was this?
While you were
The
gone.
fight started.
Hey yo, dog.
Yeah, it's like she straight up said, like, "Oh, my sentinel isn't going to fight for you anymore, Strahd." And then, well, Strahd stopped you, but you can still go to her side.
Dog, if my brain fucking works, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say.
Like, shit, man.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll protect her in your place.
No worries, bro. I got
This is gonna be a third level this week, guys.
Lovely.
she won't be thinking about you too much anymore. He sends the audio.
Lovely. To be fair, she only takes 6 on who's more interesting, so the only person out here is Jotun, so I doubt she would go with Guster.
Oh yeah, all right, okay.
Either way, the audio is being sent.
Honestly and truly, I feel like she's good with anyone but you. Like, I haven't seen her say anything to anyone else at all. But, I mean, you might be right. You might very well be right. Wolf, Jotun does have those apps, and I don't have those apps. So I guess Jotun got one up on me.
No, like the more chaotic your life has been, because when she grabs a soul, she looks to the what's called your past, and the more fucked up your life is, the more she like take the soul and keep it in a little jar somewhere.
Bro, I died 8 times like in the past 8 months.
Bro, that shit ain't interesting, bro.
That shit ain't interesting.
You gotta be suffering, bro.
I
Like,
get fucking accosted daily.
Yeah,
Bro,
you know what? Actually,
he literally got told he's immortal. I feel like that's pretty interesting.
Wait,
like
actually,
I feel like I get accosted every single day.
I legit
for the
actually,
past 8 months.
Now I'm thinking about it. Shit, you just actually gave us a pretty decent reason why the Raven Queen might just hand over your soul to us.
Shit.
We're in the middle of Barovia. We're constantly getting fucked over by everything stronger than us. We're either running, hiding, trying to fight, and getting our shit kicked in. Like, this soul could get a lot of seasoning on it. Because right now it's looking like Raising Cane's. When we're done, it's going to have the Popeye secret spices on it.
Woo! Stop playing. You will be delicious. Come on now. She's about to give me this soul.
Yo, guy, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There's at minimum like 4 people on the team right now who have like a pretty interesting soul. Unless like your standards are some bullshit. Like I came like thinking of the accurate analogy.
The heat death of the universe and died last.
Like
or
if
some
we,
shit.
yo, like honestly and truly, if we talking about Jotun's interesting soul, besides us leaving him behind that one time and then him getting corrupted on 3 separate occasions.
Huh? You guys did what?
That was before you even I was there.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like that shit was crazy. I mean, we left her behind. So what that means is we were retreating and Jotun was the last person to leave. And I don't know, you got like caught or something?
Went back for the knife and then got surrounded.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so got it. I mean, stop me when this isn't interesting, by the way. Alright, so we got like a literal homunculus baby over here. Lost his memories. Got his memories back. Met the married group of fuckers that he probably, realistically probably shouldn't be with in the first place. Has been fighting for his life every goddamn day. Made a deal with a literal devil. Stop me what's interesting about it. Just stop me, by the way. Made a deal with a literal devil. Made a deal with multiple liches. Woke up from a fake dream, by the way, into another fake dream. Yeah, that I just don't understand how that part worked. Fought multiple dragons. Nearly died. At minimum, let's just say 50 times.
Yeah, minimum.
It's currently staying at the Strahd.
And then
that's just spark notes.
Yeah, I feel like I got old bays on me, bro. Like, I feel like I'm cooking right now.
I'm talking about Ben. I'm not even talking about Kester right now. Yeah, Kester is like worse than all of us. And the fact that again he died like about 50 trillion times so far, and he still keeps coming back, and then we find he's immortal. I thought that's pretty interesting.
I'd say that's pretty interesting. Like, you know how many times dude must have suffered and died, only to have his memory erased and do it again? Like that's the 11 secret herbs and spices right there.
Yo, we got motherfucking Sweet Baby Rays going on right now.
He also can come back. He ain't using no diamond for it like you do. Oh my bad, like no non-diamond for like you. He ain't using no skill for it either. That is all natural. In fact, that is his innate ability right there. That's innate ability.
Innate ability, immortality. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna keep it straight with you, bro. Like, yo, it might be seasoned, well seasoned. Fucking got that dry rub going. I'm cooking with Sweet Baby Rays.
Ask me Valiant combat.
In combat, bro, I get combated every day.
Valiantly in combat, bro.
Valiantly in combat, bro. I get valiantly in combat every day.
Yeah.
Dog.
I'm pretty sure most of us, when we get knocked down or death, like Kester, it's usually in a fight. Like,
do you think
you're not
backing
down from this ultimate evil as it cleaves you in half. Like, do you not
honestly and truly, bro, it's because I stood up to this man that he cleaved me in half the second time. Oh no, man, I don't know.
Like, how is that not valiant?
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna see what she thinks. Like while I'm still here, while I'm right here next to her, I'm gonna ask her what she think about my soul. Yo, if she say I got Sweet Baby Rays, it's over for you. You know that, right?
All right, and if she doesn't, bro?
If she doesn't, yeah, shit, you got it. You got it. Like,
you got it.
Like, you got it.
Guaranteed. I stand by it.
Like, straight up. Like, I give you the Kester promise.
Cast, I promise.
I'm gonna throw that daddy long dick landed in LA, baby. What's good?
Hey,
I would never.
Oh, I would definitely.
Don't worry, I will.
That is. Never
If
seen
I ever
pure
pull up
evil
into
take
the
this form.
campaign again, it's solely to do that.
Oh my god.
Never seen pure evil take this form before.
What are
Please
you
don't talk to
talking about? I
Jan.
opened that out
For you, what I
yesterday.
do? Babe, please answer me. What's up? Daddy long dick just landed in LA.
Oh my fucking god. This shit is crazy, yo.
Love comedy.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's your favorite
shit.
Genoshina song.
True.
That one Gen Hoshino song.
The best Gen Hoshino song.
I mean, shit. Actually, yeah, you know what? It is. It is. Ah, man. I'm still mad. I really got hit for like 9 damage for no reason. I was like literally minding my own business. Don't you think that's crazy?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It happens a lot, to be honest.
And this time it was by a guy, so you can't even pull the woman card.
I mean, yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, like that's a first.
Yeah,
He reviews too. He's planning on getting sex change later. He identifies as a woman.
Oh my god! I mean, the first woman didn't hit me, so that's great. We're getting somewhere.
She reviews you that she's also in middle transitioning.
Oh my god! No.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if Kester somehow changes into a woman, God forgive my language, but motherfucker's about to show their PhD at Chris Brown University.
Oh, nah. Oh no!
Like, that's all I gotta say. Like your new name Rihanna now. I know that's fucked up, but I ain't taking it back.
Insane.
I'm not taking it back.
Insane.
It's
Okay,
just
wait,
the
hold-
truth of what's gonna happen.
Hey,
Do not-
King,
I
yeah,
do not
question
condone
for
the
Kester.
statement.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so when he busts a nut, does he also like pop wild magic at that point in time?
Oh my fucking god!
I'm just imagining like he's like, wild magic fireball. Wait, what?
Wait a second. That shit only pops off when I'm spellcrafting. Wait a sec.
Bro, isn't there 5 thrusts and suddenly you just hear a
Fuck, bro.
What
Damn.
the freak?
That shit is crazy.
Nah. Right before he busts teleports to the astral plane.
Oh hell no!
You don't even get the chance to finish.
Okay, she focused on fucking strong emotions, simple loss or tragedy in the end.
yeah.
I'd
dude,
argue-
I feel
Yo,
like
that's
a
still-
lot of,
yo,
a
that's
lot
still
of
us.
have- yeah, a lot of the
Fuck,
prettiest
maybe
point was one of
Lucian.
those.
Like I feel like Lucian lost his teacher or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro was flavorful.
No, I think I think he died. What you mean? You went to Portal.
Whoa. We're talking about what was his name? Old man Gustav or something?
That wasn't the master. His master's someone else.
No, his master was a clone of that. His master was
You
a clone of
mean the guild
Manchun.
No.
The
His
guild
master
master.
was the clone was named Gustav. That was the clone.
Yeah, that was the
guild
clone,
master.
and that was
Yeah.
his guild master, and he
That's
was
the
sent here
person
to
he
look for him.
lost, and then he was sent over here to look for his teacher, the guy like a sheriff dude, fucking
No, I'm
Cassidy
pretty sure
Jr.
Aaron.
He was looking for Aaron. Not
He was
Gustav.
looking for
No,
Aaron
he
to
was
tell him
looking
that
for
Gustav
Aaron
died.
To tell him that Gustav died, and that Aaron
Yeah.
needs to come back to take like the rank of guildmaster. So
So-
Lucian has experienced loss because that loss was Gustav, who's dead.
Yes, so Gustav is his master, but Aaron is his teacher. You get what I'm saying? You know, because like that's how like a guild works.
No, I said that part. I'm pretty sure what's called though. The whole Gustav part is. I don't know.
I mean, he was a
No,
clone.
he was a clone of
was-
Manchun, but like still he did die. So Lucian's
I mean,
master
yeah.
or guild master more accurately did die.
I feel like he would care more about Aaron than Gustav. That's
No,
just me.
he definitely would. Like, I'd imagine he would care more about
Well-
Aaron than Gustav. Maybe they weren't as close. We would have to ask Isaiah, but at the same time, that's still a loss of someone he
Yeah.
knew. So that would still have some correlation with, again, how you were saying that she takes into account tragedy and loss. That would potentially fall in both categories, wouldn't it? Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Like, bro is absolutely seasoned right now.
Like,
I don't know, man.
I feel like that would fall within the boundaries you just
But if you
mentioned.
have one, I mean, I'm pretty sure you have like multiple loss. It can't just be one loss, bro.
Bro, you can't keep adding on these addendums.
Hold on, now,
You cannot keep adding on these addendums.
Like, who else got lost on them, bro?
I feel like you got like most people that most like what's called like what?
I mean,
Like, I believe that that's gonna be fucked up.
all right, so I'm going to keep it real with you. The keeper has interest in Jotun's soul.
Yeah.
How fucked up is Jotun?
Yo, can you explain? You're not explaining Jordan's backstory before he went into this Brovia.
I don't know. It was
Fire, love that. I'm
Oh,
joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly, there was like a ship, right?
he was a fisherman in like a sea town or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Like Port City, yeah.
And yeah, Port City. And he went on a trip or whatever, and as they're on the trip, it starts storming and shit, and then like they get attacked by like a sea monster or whatever, and so he was the only person on the ship that would like be able to fend it off. So they send him off, and like, you know, they tie him to the ship so in case if like something happens they can pull him back. But then they kind of realize the captain on the ship is like, I don't think this is gonna work out, so he cuts the line and pretty much leaves him for dead, thinking that he's pretty much. And he believes he's dead, but he's not actually, you know, considering the whole arm stuff. So he ends up on, I don't know, Barovia somehow. We'll just imagine somehow there's water. I don't know.
Holy shit, this is literally my backstory. Alright. No. Go ahead.
So he ends up in Barovia and is found by Oz, who kind of helps him get back on his feet pretty much, and, you know, builds him new arms. And then he kind of just like goes off on his own essentially after that, and he joins like an underground like fight club kind of. And as he's there, he kind of realizes that they're skipping out on his like paychecks and stuff, so he decides to rob them. And he decides to rob them, and then he kind of blows off all that money that he stole, and they kind of find him again. And pretty much, since he has no money, I mean, he doesn't have the money anymore, they kind of send him off on like indentured servitude or whatever to kind of pay them back.
Okay. You know, sans the Fight Club money situation, literally my backstory. It's almost like it's one of the common ones, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish it was like more incorporated into the story and he wasn't just like a fucked up demon thing.
I mean, I personally feel like if I were the Raven Queen, that would count.
Yeah, that definitely counts. Like, bro got betrayed by all of the people he knew. I got the same seasoning, bro. I feel like I could hit.
No, you hit.
Threads through your tail.
Send the audio.
Shut up.
I got the same season. I think I can hit the quarter of the fucking year. And we only got 2 weeks left. Bro's already taking that title. Who's going to try to take it away from him? Find out next time.
Everyone is going to be sending a different audio.
I mean,
What?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, cool.
oh god. I mean, I feel like Yamez, you know, when his backstory was still relevant, has a pretty bad one.
What
Yeah,
was
I'm
Yama's
giving okay, so off bat, Orphan. That's 2 losses if we're counting the Tulip here guy. At bare minimum 2. Or should I say bare maximum 2, bare minimum 1. Ever since he was a little kid, he could hear the souls of dead people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I need to keep going anymore.
Nah.
Okay. Now I feel,
Bro is
okay.
being accosted
Okay,
by the
I
souls
feel-
of the damned. Nah.
That's pretty
not interesting
crazy.
enough.
Dude, okay.
I feel like,
Like, if anything, I feel like I should Raven Queen on fucking speed dial. Like, bitch, can you get these people for me? Why did you have my door? That's the wrong door. Turn it off.
Yes, bro. You would think by now she'd also be interested in Yama's by now.
I also don't talk to her.
No, you also didn't talk to her as well.
Mr. James,
Yo,
Mr. James.
sweet abs though.
There was
What?
There was a lot of interactions. Even if they
Like,
were
bro,
excited, there were
you
still
know.
interactions, dog.
Like, you absolutely know that. You know it's because of the abs. Like, you know.
I mean,
like, why are we lying?
Shit, man. I prefer if I was a woman, bro. I'm pretty sure she'd probably try to stop the whole entire destroy bro just for your time, bro. To be fair.
Okay, guy, you realize like the running like thing for you has been, wow, he's dumb as shit, but man, is he fucking hot. Like that is a piece of meat right there.
Like straight up, honestly and truly.
Like, every woman and some of the guys, honestly, be like, damn, Yoan's pretty hot.
Like, I don't know, man.
The funny part is you said some. You mean like 75%, right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, well, not counting everyone's favorite Bicon Strahd.
I mean, yeah.
We love that guy.
We?
Great guy.
We.
Who is blood waffling about?
Nintendo?
Yeah. You know, probably a fun song.
You know what?
No, she on a roller coaster right now. That's why she's screaming "wee" for. She on a roller coaster right now. She's going "wee."
Oh,
wee.
motherfucker.
Oh, that's a roller coaster.
You know what?
Oh.
We should discuss this. Maybe she might tell the reason why she so.
Yeah, don't worry. We will continue to discuss what flavor soul the Raven Queen likes.
Guy, I'm keeping a buck. I think you're overlooking it, and the Raven Queen just likes Jotun.
Yeah, that too. It could be just a straight
I feel like there's no soul thing going on. She just wants his dick.
I mean,
That's
shit.
pretty.
Bro, the audio gonna go crazy.
Absolutely out of your fucking mind. Yeah, there might not be anything special to it. It might not be. I wouldn't know. I ain't the Raven Queen. But what I do know is that I'm about to go
she got like a new boy every month.
Oh, anyway. I don't know, man. She's kind of like a god, you know? I say like that makes it any better. I'm just gonna shut up.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. Zeus was fucking like, well, let me phrase it. Zeus was raping a bitch like every goddamn day.
Yeah.
Sometimes like in the same day.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeus is that kind of guy. But then again, Zeus is that kind of guy. The rest of them are fine.
What you mean, Jupiter right there?
So.
There was a lot.
To be fair,
there was a
to
lot
be
of
fair,
stories about
what
a lot
is,
of guys doing fucked up
mhm.
shit. I think
what
the
is
only exception was
you're an arms made out again?
I'm sorry, what?
What is you're an arms made out again?
His armor? It's made of Vanna Black. Arms? Vanna Black.
No, what's it made out of? What's it made out of?
Damn.
Abyssal, yeah, like abyssal Vanna Black. Like they're made of goop. Like, what do you mean? Are you talking about the metal ones or the Blood Fury claws? Which one?
His void ones.
They're made of void. Like I don't get it. Yeah, they're just made of void. He can stretch them like goop. He has the venom suit.
If you're asking like where they came from, like Strahd was pretty much like the main culprit. That's
Yeah,
what you
like-
mean.
Yeah.
I mean, the arms are made of whatever's inside of Spencer's. Like I don't know.
It's a combination of like whatever came from Spencer and Strahd putting a little bit of his own in there.
Yeah.
His own what in this up?
She's also what you call it, well, I call it step blacksmith as well too, because she does make what you call it, shell weapons. And the infamous one is called Black Razor.
Wait, who?
The Raven Queen. She makes sentient weapons.
Oh, I mean, she makes people sometimes, so.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that it could be a reason that she might turn into a weapon well too, because he's halfway there, man. He's sentient. He's out.
He's
Man,
you call him a weapon?
Man is looking for any reason to deny the fact that the Raven Queen just wants to fuck Jotun.
All I'm saying is, if a what is it, a cave was in there, she'd probably have a shot. You know?
I doubt it.
Bro, I'd be sending 2 audio.
I doubt it.
My man said,
way more the Caleb's backstory.
Yeah, I never really got to go into it, but Ray's.
Do not try to make it sound tragic right now, broski.
Oh no! Like I can pull up the.
I'm the Raven Queen's secret boo.
Oh, shut up.
Raised in a cult. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, if you guys are aware of how tieflings work, but for the most part, sometimes it's not instant. Like they're born like that. It develops like
generation.
Kind of like puberty. So
that D&D movie.
Yeah, that struck her around the age of 8. Which again, being in a cult, so her parents essentially left her for dead.
Wait, what? Damn.
I mean, I feel like this is familiar somehow.
Oh, probably. But she tried to, live in the town. They also poor side of like Waterdeep. And because being a tiefling, no one likes her because they're assumed to bring bad luck. So that's kind of why she like covered her hair with bangs. That's where her horns grew. She broke them off to appear more human.
He rubbed off her horns? Damn.
No, she like broke them off.
Hellboy ass.
And she constantly wears the bandana to hide her fangs. And she travels as a bard so that she can like move from place to place so she can make money to kind of, just spend nights at inns. Anyone she's tried to get close to has betrayed her because, tiefling. Yeah, it's fun stuff.
You know,
so
I think the Raven Queen would like her.
Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it might not be because of the whole spicy soul. I just think that
to be fair, if it was, she's we don't fuck it. But she could create a lyric copy of her as right now as we speak. She can do that.
She can create a copy.
A shotgun version of Jotun right now, here and now. Right now, without no stop him. So I don't think
then why hadn't she?
Again, if it was to fuck him, I don't think it'd just be that. But I don't think just to fuck him, bro. I think something else.
She doesn't want a cheap cop. She doesn't want the Chinese knockoff. She wants the real thing.
And I want the real thing right here for her.
Cause like,
shut up.
out of all the centuries she's been alive for.
If Wolfram found out that there was that whatever troll slayer he has right now is like the fake one, and that there's a better real one out there, I'm pretty sure he would go for the better real one.
Wait, what?
The troll sword, the troll slayer.
Yeah, whatever your sword, the troll slayer. Like if you found out that's the fake, I imagine you would also want to get the real one, right? Even if you know your cheap copy is good and probably as good as the actual one, the real one's right there and probably better.
But hear me out. If horniness is just emotion, have you seen any express any other emotion besides it is what it is type of vibe? Do you see express any other type of emotion but that?
You can have lust and not have to be openly outward sticking your dick in everything that moves, right?
CT.
I mean, that's fine and all, right? That's great. I mean, Mr. J straight up said that he doesn't know how to play emotionless characters. But I'm going to push this aside. To give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, I would go back into the VOD to pull up the Jotun lullaby situation and see how she was reacting to that. But I wouldn't because I wouldn't believe in your description of this Raven Queen. So she is this emotionless god that takes. Oh, I guess she doesn't take pleasure in because she's emotionless. Eating delicious souls that have.
No, she doesn't eat them. She eat them. She just collects them.
She collects souls so that she can just look at them and feel nothing.
Why did you get silent there?
No, it's more like she's a soul. Thinks how fucked up. Those if you watch Cyberpunk Netflix thing.
So BDs? You mean brain dances? So you can relive things?
I think she uses it to relive. Just watch and see. Oh, okay, you fucked up. Okay, who's the most fucked up person? All right, cool. I think you have.
And she does that emotionlessly. She doesn't do it for entertainment because entertainment is an emotion.
Backside.
I thought
Helmet's
intimate was,
backside.
I thought intimate was a form of what you call it, have fun.
Oh, so she's having fun watching.
No, I'm
that.
saying the definition of entertainment. So have fun.
Okay, so she doesn't do it for entertainment.
Just collects. Just collect stuff.
She
Collect
collects
stuff.
and looks at them
Mementos, trinkets, memories from
emotionlessly.
living creatures. Sometimes it's souls of dead.
So she's a hoarder, but she has no attachment to these things because she has no emotions.
And she also a blacksmith too.
And she's also a blacksmith.
Oh,
These
soulsmith.
things can't be. These things can't be real. You know that, right? Like, how can you hoard things emotionlessly? I don't see it, boss man. It's like you being emotionless and then screaming in battle.
Yo, Isaiah, you missed it. Martini was Strahd, and then we entered Marineford.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
For once he's not joking. Like this shit's actually serious.
Like Strahd with Marini, when we opted Marineford.
We had Akana versus what's his face. I forgot what the nigga name is.
Okay, Lars is not Ace. Don't even try to run that shit.
No, not Ace. No, Akana versus someone else. The other guy. No, Marineford. Okay, never mind. I'll
you landed in Marineford?
Oh no, we ain't land there. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're here, and then like Strahd showed up, and now Marineford has started.
Yeah.
Go one pace.
So, are we trying to save somebody?
So we are defending the keeper from Strahd at the moment.
Isaiah. Everyone like who's relatively important. We're at the mute basically. Everyone who's important is here right now. Doherty, Helwa, Vlad, Strahd, some druid fox, the werewolves. The werewolf stands Lars. Lars got fucking vaporized.
Oh, it's fucking God.
Yeah. Lars got put on fraud watch.
Lars got murked by Strahd?
He got put on fraud watch.
Bro got banished from Barovia. Like, she straight up hit him with the "you're not supposed to be here." So that means he's gone for good. That means he's gone for good.
No,
no, he's not. One of Mr. J's favorites. He's not staying on.
Yeah. Also, how banishment work is that if you're not naturally from this plane, you go back. I'm pretty sure he's from here, so he's probably in time up for a good minute.
Nah, she hit him with the "you're not supposed to be here." I feel like he's not supposed to be here.
I feel like more of a child to adult.
Nah, I'm holding it in my heart.
It's like he's like one of the important wolves from Strahd.
He can still not be from here.
Damn, guy, you got no one in the corner.
Like he could still not be from here.
Was guy defending Lars or
straight up?
Yes. Bro, you missed it. Bro, we had like a minimum 20-minute discussion on this.
Bro, you could scroll up in session chat. Like I popped off. I was popping off.
I'm being honest. The whole discussion is on the VOD. I'm about to end it here, anyways.
For sure. Like it really starts from when you got pinged with the "we in Marineford." Like,
I see. And then the